I use your juice, bro.
Juice, bro, juice. You're good about like 10
He was
seconds.
already on for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey.
He did do that. He was like, hey, how you doing? Hey.
Finger guns.
Yeah, finger guns.
What the fuck's going on out there, everybody in podcast land? It's that time of the week again. Time for your Kentucky Hot Brown Boys podcast, or also known as the KYHBB. As you can see on the huge fucking banner behind me, go to KYHBB.com. Check out all the podcasts that come out of this basement.
There's titties on there.
No, there's not titties on there.
There's submachine guns and boobies.
There used to be titties on there.
Yeah.
But then...
Did we lose that?
No, we still got it, but people were like, yeah, I'm not going to go to that. There's like fucking porn and
Yeah,
shit
you
on there.
can't. Like at my work, I can't get on
Yeah.
that site.
So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take all the titties and asses down.
Yeah.
I think what got it was like the anal ad for the fleshlight. I think that's
the butthole ad.
Yeah, that
Really?
that I think is what really turned people off to going to the website.
Man.
So now the only thing that's on there is our
When I wanted to get an erection at
audibletrial.com.
work, that's where I went.
Yeah, the audibletrial.com/KYHBB link for our Audible thing.
Sign up for a free trial.
30 days free, and you get a free download.
And we get like
And then you
15
can quit
bucks.
that shit.
Yeah, and then all you gotta do is quit it, and
Like your relationship.
yeah, if you're in a relationship,
Like with your grandma.
yeah. You know, speaking of relationships, the holiday season is upon us.
It's the holiday season.
Holiday season.
I'd like to touch on that for just a moment here. If you guys are
You're
in a
gonna Weinstein
relationship and it's getting to a point where it's questionable, and you're thinking about, you know, ending the relationship, calling it quits, whatever. My advice to you, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way about this. My advice: do it before Christmas. That way you ain't got to buy nobody presents. You might get some cool presents out of it, but think of it this way.
Or you can just buy shitty gifts and get good presents out of it.
That's true. But you're still spending your money on it.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
$10. Like buy her like some
That's just,
you know what I mean?
Like a candle or some shit.
you know
Yeah,
what?
buy her like a Yankee Candle. It smells like a dirty fart. You know what I mean?
You know, you do have a good point there, because if
Yeah.
you buy a shitty
then you get
gift,
good shit. And then you won't be a dick like you. Hey, I got you that fucking candle, bitch. Come on now.
That's a Yankee.
Yeah, it's not like some fucking shit.
I'm thinking a little bit more like if you are going to break up with them, you just buy them a shitty gift, and then after Christmas they're mad at you for the shitty gift, and then they break up with you. You don't feel like the asshole.
I like
That's what I
that.
say. Like
Yeah.
if you just buy a shitty enough gift, she'll think you're a dick and just break up with you.
What is like?
What would be like the worst gift?
Like, what a
Yeah,
fucking
what would be like the
asshole.
worst gift to give somebody, hoping that they're gonna break up with you after
Feminine
Christmas?
wash.
Oh.
Like a douche?
Yeah, like Summer's Eve shit.
Yeah, like a fucking 12 boxes, one for every month.
Yeah.
They say you're
Feminine
not
wash.
supposed to douche. They say that's like not good for
But
you
that's
at
still
all.
like sending the message like, "Hey, bitch, your pussy stinks."
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably where it's at.
But I mean, what if the pussy doesn't stink? Like, what if the pussy's actually good?
Then
You're
you buy her
just-
some wet
you're
wipes.
just sick of
Tell
it.
her to clean that asshole.
Well, what if the asshole's good though?
And then buy her fucking breath mints and mouthwash.
Oh.
You just go to every hole, bro. You just go pussy, butthole, mouth. Pussy, butthole, mouth. That's what you do.
That's
Every
a good
hole,
idea.
man. And then they're self-conscious about it. And they're like, fuck you, you're a dick.
Hey, you know what? We need to set up like a gift basket. Like I'm gonna go on our Amazon, and I'm gonna put together like
Every hole.
Every hole.
like a I want
Yeah.
you to break up with me gift basket, and it's gonna have like summer's eve douche. It's gonna have dental floss, some toothpaste, a really nice toothbrush,
Yeah.
Some wet wipes.
some wet
Yeah.
wipes,
Last
And,
ditch
like,
resort is
anal
Leon
bleaching.
Scope.
Yeah, Q-tips. Yeah, anything you can use to clean any orifice on your body, it's gonna have.
Last ditch resort is like the deodorant. It's like her pussy don't stink, her butthole don't stink, and her breath don't stink. Like what the fuck stinks? Well, we'll just say our armpits.
You might as well go full on shampoo in
Oh,
the
yeah.
gift bag.
Yeah. Bitch,
Some,
your
like,
hair
You
greasy.
got everything. Some Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dandruff.
Yeah. You got to cover the dandruff.
Call it Crisco.
Yeah. And then like last resort, like bitch, you gave me crabs. And then you can be like, oh shit.
Do they have a over-the-counter crab medicine?
I don't know. You can probably use that rich shit, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't fucking know.
Or lice.
I never
good
had
lice
crabs,
stuff.
so.
You've never had crabs?
Oh, bro,
No.
you ain't never had
You
crabs.
ain't had sex till you had crabs, right?
You had the crabs?
No.
We'll say. I never had them.
I used to work for when I used to do Heating and Air. Some old guy used to tell me like, "Man, I had crabs one time," and I was
That's
like,
more like a 70s
"I was
thing.
like, motherfucker!" And then he was just like telling me, he was like, "Yeah, man, I sat on this fucking toilet seat." He's like,
Uh-huh.
and like I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
I
right,
always say that.
sure, sure you
Beside
did."
toilet seat, yeah, with some whore on it.
Yeah, yeah. And he was like blaming it on some Mexican people. I'm like, "You dick!" Like, come on now, man. He's like, "Yeah, the
Mexicans.
fucking
Got
Mexicans
it,
gave me
Mexicans.
crabs."
Well, it's like, well, you fucked her.
Yeah, I know. And I said it like, "What was her name?" And he got all pissed.
Rosalita.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
I'll always remember Rosalita.
Rosalita?
She gave me the crabs. Like, no, that dude. He fucked a Mexican chick.
The guy you're talking about, he's saying hypothetically.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'll always remember Rosalita.
Yeah.
She gave me the crabs.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had an STD?
No.
I don't
Can't
have
say
any
I
that I
have
know
not.
about.
No,
I have no idea if I have any or not.
I've been lucky.
Bruce answered that question really fast.
No,
No.
No, not me.
Have
Don't go asking around. Don't go to that clinic around the corner from my house. Don't be asking questions. You need a warrant for that shit. I have to die.
You ain't never had nothing?
I don't think so.
I've never even been in
No.
a place like that.
Never
I
had
mean-
a scare or
I
anything?
mean, I think everybody's got like,
HPV.
yeah, HPV and like what's
Yeah.
like the cold sore things, like herpes, bro.
Well, like cold
You know,
sores.
Cold sores is a form of
It's
Yeah.
like
herpes.
Simplex 2 or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
Right.
I think everybody's had that.
Everybody got
Yeah.
fucking HPV, bro.
Oh, speaking of which,
Oh, shit.
I got a recommendation. Future Man on Hulu. I've watched it once. I'm rewatching
He
it.
give you
I
herpes or
saw
something?
the previews.
It's about
for it. Looked good.
the cure for herpes is like a main focus of the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guy works, Josh Hutcherson, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Is it like the
Represent-
video game thing?
Union, Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a gamer and he's a janitor.
How's this thing got to do with herpes, bro?
So he's cleaning like a science
Gotcha.
lab, and that's
Okay.
where they're working on the cure for herpes.
Mm.
But he's a gamer. He plays this game called Bio
Herpolipus?
Wars or something like that.
Herpes
And
wars.
It's like the unbeatable game. He beats it.
He can't beat
He
herpes.
beats it. Beats his dick till he got herpes, right?
Yeah, and
He beat his
people
dick
from
till the herpes left his dick.
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
So people from the future come, and it turns out the game is really like a training simulation. And because he beat it, then he's like the savior for the future. And they start time
It's like-
traveling.
it's
It's like the Last Starfighter.
He says it too. He says it. He's like, "This is the plot for the Last
Yeah,
Starfighter."
it's like the Last Starfighter.
Yeah,
Like, where's Lou Gossett Jr.?
but like the movie the TV, it really plays like a movie. But the show touches on all. It's like Stranger Things is like a love note for the '80s and stuff. All that shit.
Yeah.
This movie or TV show is like a love letter to all like sci-fi, time traveling stuff. They hit on fucking
Doctor Who and shit.
maybe not Doctor Who, but they
Star
hit
Wars.
on no, that's
Back to
not
the Future.
Back to the Future, Terminator, all that shit. The Last Starfighter.
Just curious, how do they reference the Terminator movies?
So James Cameron is like
He's got herpes?
no,
He's a stockholder in the company.
Yeah.
the power for the time travel device is an element called cameronium. This is a spoiler, by the way.
Cameronium.
And they find out that James Cameron discovered cameronium.
That's why it's called cameronium.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they go.
That's also like a bad reference or a reference to a badly named element in his movie. What was the?
Unobtainium.
Yeah. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like,
So,
unobtainium. Well, that's fucking retarded.
Can't obtain that shit.
so they go to his house, and like after he's already discovered it, but he doesn't know what it is yet, and they gotta like heist it out of there.
Right.
That's a plot from one of the episodes.
That's what that seems like to me, though. Like it's a joke.
Oh yeah.
Like
Dude,
it's
the
a
whole
writer's
show.
show.
The show's written by Seth Rogen and
Oh, is it
Oh,
his
really?
writing
Yeah.
partner.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why, and Josh Hutcherson's also in The Disaster Artist.
Was he really?
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hey, I didn't know that.
Speaking
either.
of which, I'm representing the podcast because that movie's coming out this week, The Disaster Artist.
Right.
Can't wait to see that shit. Paul
Yeah.
Shear, the host of this podcast, is in that movie too.
Is
Oh,
that that
yeah,
bald dude that
Yeah,
kind
with
of looks
the
like
gap
Mr.
tooth.
Burns a little
Yeah.
bit? Little
Like
Bur-
a young Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a new manager at my work. Dude looks dead on Mr. Burns. Like, dead on him.
Does he go excellent?
Dude,
I went to school with a girl
really?
who looked like Mr. Burns.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, every time, like, I didn't know it. Like, I kept seeing this little fucking twerpy fucker. I'm like, this dude looks familiar. And some lady I work with, she's like, you ever seen The Simpsons? I was like, yeah. She's like, you know who Mr. Burns is? I was like, yeah. She was like, that's who he looks like. And I was like, what? And she pulled up a picture. I was like, holy shit. He looks just like that motherfucker. Dude, he does. Dead on.
Get him to do that. Excellent.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I
I'm
said.
going to. Yeah.
Smithers, release the
Yeah,
hounds.
Smithers, yeah.
Get a picture of it, post that shit on Reddit. You'll go trending,
Dude, I'm
bro.
going to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get. Whenever they did it, they posted a picture of like, oh, dude, I'm so. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta take his
Go ahead.
picture.
Bro, I got a picture of him. Hold on.
Oh shit, he's got
You took a picture of him? Dude, you need to take a picture of Burns and make a meme side by side.
Yeah.
We had
I
work.
gotta see this
We
guy.
had work
then,
pictures.
then I'll get you fired.
You had
Yeah.
work photos?
Yeah, we had like work photos.
Like school pictures, but for
Yeah,
work?
it's fucking stupid.
Did Life Touch come in and like
No, they didn't.
put like a
We need-
psychedelic
we need
background?
to do
We
that
need you to
number.
take pictures for your 2018 badge. You know that.
Yeah. No, we took pictures for our webpage, and I was like, "Can I just keep my old picture?" And they're like, "No." So I just did some fucked up
Right?
shit.
Do you have a work badge that has to
No.
get into your place?
When I used
No,
to, where I used to work at, I had
Some
a work
places,
badge.
right? But some places they have that, and then you gotta get your picture taken for your
Yeah, it's
badge.
fucking
And so
stupid.
then your actual picture's on your badge.
I think I'm gonna do that for the
UPS
podcast.
UPS
Have
was
everybody
like
wear
that.
badges.
Yeah.
Pay
that'd
a
be
dude
cool.
to stand outside and check them.
UPS was like that. Then you had to show your badge to get into the building.
Huh.
You know, to the
I know a lot of places
the
have
security guard at the
clearances and
gate,
shit.
and you'd have to like show your badge to the security guard, and then he looks at your picture and looks at your face, and then
Yeah.
he knows that that's you.
All you gotta do is like cut that shit out and put your picture on it and relaminate it. I mean,
Well,
it's
no,
not
this
hard.
one is
It's
like
got like a.
this.
key
It's
thing
not
on it.
like an old thing where it was laminated over. No, this is a fucking card.
It's got like a.
with the
It's got like a.
pictures
that they
on the
scan.
card. Like there's no
like
way.
the new driver's
there's-
license.
yeah, there's no way you could
Oh.
fucking forge it. No way. I mean, I guess there's a way, but it'd be fucking hard. You'd have to have
You could do it.
thousands of dollars worth
Dude.
of equipment at your house
Dude,
to
you-
make it.
You wouldn't even have to do that, man. I made a fake student ID once from New York University. I used it
New
to
York
get into
University?
I used it to get into a bar when I was like
yeah, but
16,
but,
17.
yeah, but that's back in the day. Like I said, when shit
But-
was still like
But
that.
here's what did it though. Like when you're just looking at it, you're like, that looks fake as shit. I put it in a lanyard,
Right.
and like it was like in a fucking thick lanyard thing. Like it hid the shittiness of it.
Right.
So you just fucking flash the lanyard. It's an official lanyard, bro. You know, nobody questions a fucking lanyard.
I'm on the crew, man.
Yeah,
I'm with the band.
Right, exactly.
But you were one of those kids at 16 that was like, motherfucker, you look 30.
yeah, that's true.
Motherfucker, you look 30.
Yeah,
That's
true.
But just to come full circle on the thing, that show is really great. You have to have Hulu to watch it, but like
you
every
could probably torrent it somewhere.
yeah, you probably could. But all the like every episode, every time they change history,
Is it 30 minutes or an hour?
every episode's 30 minutes. I think it's
Okay.
like 12 episodes long.
That's not bad.
But the show does. I mean, like it comes full circle. Like everything ties up, even though they like change history so many times. Every time they change it, the ripples that you see are
Is it set in
Consistent.
present day?
yeah, but they go to like the
Do they time travel and shit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
Gotcha.
go to the 60s, they go to the 80s, they go to the
Is it time traveling or flashback?
Time traveling.
Ah.
Because it's all about the guy who cured herpes
Right.
and killing him or stopping him from creating the cure.
Hold on. So they want to keep herpes around?
Well, yeah, because the cure for herpes leads to a ripple effect that creates like an all cure for all diseases. And the people, it's like we were talking about in the episodes past, there's like a super race, and they are trying to wipe out the
See?
regular race.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
But that's what'll happen.
Yeah.
That's what'll happen if you create this elite people. They will eventually start to try to weed out
Yeah.
the others.
The
And,
imperfect.
You're creating your own demise.
You know, China allows genetic embryo
China.
altering or whatever. I watched a little video.
Oh,
on
it doesn't matter if it
but-
happens here or somewhere else. Like sooner or later, someone's gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like there's no way to stop it. It's
To
gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Right.
lick
So the cure for
People are-
herpes is a
that's-
cure-all for everything.
Yes.
And they want to stop the cure-all for everything because the genetically superior are trying to wipe out the people that it can cure diseases for.
Yeah.
But the people who are genetically superior, do they not get diseases? Do they not get herpes?
No, I mean you can,
Well, then why wouldn't they want that, though? To save
Because-
themselves.
because it becomes a you either take the cure or you're dead kind of situation,
Okay.
and they don't feel like they should have to, because that cure reduces your
Fuck it. Can't fucking log in.
it gets rid of individuality. Like everybody's a 10 in that world. You know,
Right.
nobody has any kind of
Because they took the cure-all.
yes. It makes them genetically like perfect or
Kind
whatever.
of like World War Z.
World
No.
War Z is about
Totally
zombies,
opposite
bro.
of World War Z.
Oh man, you know they're making a game for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, until just now. Now I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds fucking stupid.
Why?
Well, no, I mean, I'm sure that you just explained it poorly.
Why? I mean, like how?
Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, so what? Well, I guess because you didn't set it up. Like, what do the genetically superior people have to do with them trying to stop this from happening?
If everybody's taking the cure, then wouldn't
Yeah,
everybody
like,
be...
it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused now that I think about it.
Well, I mean, imagine that you're forced to take like a cure-all, and then
Right.
you'd become part of the system, basically.
The super race?
Yeah.
Well, why
Of
wouldn't everybody
herpes?
want to take that and be perfect and not...
You fuck bitches.
Why? Yeah, why would you want to not take that and not have herpes? And not be like cured of everything?
That always comes
Well,
back.
not everything.
That always comes back around to herpes.
Well, I think it's because
Nobody wants herpes.
well, it's
Shit
like
sticks
Bruce
with
was
you, bro.
saying.
It's like litter.
It's like Bruce was saying before. If everybody's all the same, then there's no individuality.
Right,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Like in a world, it's like Gattaca. Like in a world where deaf and blindness aren't around, you don't have Beethoven, you don't have
Everybody's a
Van
clone.
Gogh. Yeah, everybody's
It's
basically
the-
a clone.
It's the
Van Gogh was a death, he
because
just cut his
right,
ear
the
off.
basis of evolution itself, right, is that eventually something happens different.
But so
And-
far
and
in
it's
history,
either- it's
nothing
either-
happened!
No, but I'm saying, and it's either beneficial or it isn't. And if it's beneficial, then it's passed on, and it becomes part of the evolution.
right.
But if it's not beneficial, then they don't pass.
The
They're
amoeba.
What about Tesla, bro?
weak. So if everyone's the same, then everybody's just passing. Is the point.
Yeah.
There is no evolution at that point. Everything is the same.
But, okay, I hate to get down this fucking rabbit hole
hole.
again.
Yeah.
But if genetic testing just speeds up evolution, and evolution eventually makes everybody the same superior race,
It levels the playing field.
yeah, levels
Evolution
the playing field.
happens.
But see, I
Isn't that-
don't buy that there's a ceiling to it. That's what I'm.
I think you put enough millions of years on the human race, we'll evolve into something fucking awesome.
Yeah, no.
We might have wings
That's
and
the
shit.
You ever see
thing. That's the
Waterworld?
thing about evolution, man. We're
You ever see-
evolution
you ever
into a
see-
greater form.
You ever see
Where
Waterworld?
it just takes longer than what we.
Yeah.
It's like the
wild.
most
Able to see.
expensive
Yeah.
piece of shit movie
Oh
ever made.
yeah, it was horrible.
But Costner has
He
gills.
drinks his pee.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, but he has gills.
Right.
That's part of the gig. It's like if the world turned and was all water, eventually some genetic freaky thing would happen and some person would have gills.
Right.
And then that would be beneficial, and therefore everyone would start getting them. You know, he'd pass it. He'd have children. They'd have children.
But wouldn't that be
Then
a
everyone would
good
have
thing,
guilt.
though?
No, it is, but I'm saying that's
Yeah.
what evolution is,
Right.
right? But if you take that out, and
You take
just,
you get rid of the mutations.
right, you just make everybody's just the same all the time.
Then-
There is no
Yeah,
mu-
but you make
there is
everybody
no mutation
100% though. Like you can't have diseases and shit like that. That's
Well, I think
pretty fucking good if you ask me.
But I
You
think
know.
if you
No, it isn't, because again, how you gonna fucking feed all these people? Have jobs for them? You know, like no matter what anybody wants to believe, or how perfect you want to make the world, like death is necessary. If people
Yeah.
don't die, there just be fucking people,
Yeah.
and there just
but
be more and more people. There just be being born and born, and no one's dying.
Tragic
And
death
what
from a
happens?
horrible disease, though. If you could prevent that,
No, but I'm
Can't
death
prevent
in
tragic
general.
death.
Death in general is necessary.
that's why they legalize murder.
well, hold on a second.
No, but I'm saying,
Well, I did. It's cigarettes.
if you don't have death, then all you're gonna have is people piling on top of each other. That's the point.
Right.
There's not infinite amount of resources to fucking support all
But then
these
you would
people.
hope. Okay, so if,
But
if
by
you-
that time, Mars will be colonized.
That's
Right.
the bad part
Yeah.
about the argument of like everybody wants to make the world safe and cure all these diseases and no one dies, and well that's all good in theory to talk about as a because I'm a humanist too. I care about people, but
Right.
in reality, if you're looking at the world like as a realist, there isn't an infinite amount of resources to take care of all these fucking
Right.
people. Death is necessary part of the equation.
But hold on a second. If we get rid of all of our our focus is going in so many different directions to perfect life.
Right.
If we get rid of like
Hi,
all
Eddie
of
Roberts.
the
Just throwing that out there.
what?
I'm saying hi to Eddie Roberts.
Oh, hi.
He's
Eddie
commenting.
If you get rid of all of the hurdles with our being, our like the herpes and all that stuff, we get rid of all that stuff. Well, then we open up our focus to bettering life in other ways.
Yeah, if you don't have to worry about that. Yeah.
Right.
Good point.
Yeah, but
there,
that doesn't
extra
that
medium.
doesn't mean anything about fucking how you're gonna feed these people or provide jobs for
Well-
them, or like I said, like there's only
But all the people
a
that are-
finite amount of
Yeah, all the people that are working on disease research and shit like that
Can
doctors,
go to food
Yeah,
research.
they can go to something else.
the system. The system's breaking now. There's so many people.
Dude, they
There's
got
too
like
many
cloning
people.
meat and shit's like
Yeah,
nasty,
you can-
dangerous.
That's why I don't understand.
China has lab created
China
things.
does.
In that
Why-
documentary thing I watched.
Yeah, I
earlier.
know.
Right, but look at China. Don't care about their fucking people, man.
I don't know. On the contrary, I think they do, man.
No, I don't think so.
They've got the world's largest solar farm. That's
Well, that's
Ew.
because it's necessary.
That's more than what we got.
Have you seen their fucking cities? We don't have cities either that are black and you had to fucking wear gas
Yeah,
masks.
they gotta
to
wear
walk
like
around.
masks and shit 'cause it's like fog.
Like that was born out of necessity, not because they were like, "Oh, we want to do this to better the planet."
You
like,
ever seen,
No,
like,
the
they'll
shit
go
was
on-
coming down on their fucking head.
Yeah.
and they
They'll
were
go-
like, "We better do something about this."
They'll go on like a weekend of like, hey, no one could drive their cars, no one could do anything
Right.
to kill the smog. So like, say like today, they're like, okay, today's the last day you can drive your car. So like Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday, you can't drive your car. So like come Tuesday, like the fucking whole everything's all clear. Like you could see from so many, like
10 miles,
Yeah,
we'll
so
say.
you could see that.
Yeah.
So it's like. Dude, like the smog over there is so bad. Like it's horrible. Like this guy created some
Because there's
invention.
so many people, right?
Yeah, so this guy created some invention where it sucks all the air out, like
Yeah,
it
I've seen
sucks
that,
air
yeah.
out, and then like turns into like it's like sand, and then he makes like bricks out of it.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad it is over there. It's crazy.
But that just goes to show you that people will take one extreme and turn it into something good.
But there's
Yeah.
a billion people there. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Part of the problem is there's too many goddamn people.
And they all eat raw fish and sniff panties and shit.
No, that's Japan.
No, okay, wrong city. Sorry, guys.
Japan
They're
is the
country.
panty
They're
sniffers.
definitely Asian. We'll just throw that out there.
No, but
They want to hit the casino.
my point being,
up.
like I said, death is part of the equation.
No,
And
it has to
It
be.
has
It
to
has to
exist.
be.
If no one dies, and then like I said, there's be more. That's why I
I'm
don't
not
buy the
saying
abortion
people
argument.
die.
There's already 7 billion people on the planet, right? And there's people that are going around that want to stop abortions and have everybody born. It's like, dude, what are you gonna do with all these fucking people?
Right.
What are you gonna do with them? That's my question to everybody that fucking starts that argument. It's like, well, what are you gonna do with all these people then? Because we can't fucking take care of these people who are here now.
Yeah, there's no way. To, there's no way to cure death.
No, and like I
At
said,
all.
you shouldn't
No.
because it's like I said, if people don't die, it's gonna cause another fucking
Well, it's like
problem.
they do like the cryogenesis, like where they freeze their bodies and stuff like that. Okay, so they've noticed like, okay, you can freeze your body, but only certain proteins and things in the body will remain the same if you freeze them. But you need every piece if you want to bring that body back to life.
Yeah,
You
once your
can't
shit
leave-
crystallizes,
yeah,
it's fucking
yeah,
done.
you can't leave. You can't have bits and pieces to bring somebody back to life. You need every single piece, and they've noticed that every single piece can survive in like a negative environment, like a super cold environment. So when they're like, "Oh yeah, if we thaw out that fucking caveman over there, he's gonna come back to life," like, no, that's not how it works.
You know what? I just had a great idea here, and it brings up a news story that I was thinking about. Did you guys see where that guy was being brought up on charges over in some fucking foreign country, and like he drank the poison and killed himself?
At the Hague.
He cracked
He's
the
at
cold
Hague.
one.
He's a Bosnian fucking war criminal, dude.
He
Yeah,
cracked
that
his
guy.
final cold one
Yeah.
with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, he
much.
drank. It was like a movie.
Yeah.
He drank the poison right in the courtroom and fucking just
Yeah.
killed him.
Everybody's like, "This dude ain't fucking kidding." They're like, "Yeah, no, he ain't kidding." They're like, "Hold on, we're gonna put this shit
Can I
on."
have my special Coke?
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
I think if the world had like 100% top-notch people all the time, I think the suicide rate would go up. I think some people would find it.
Like they can't bear it.
They can't bear it. Yeah, they can't bear to live in a perfect world. I think that would drive people fucking crazy.
You think?
Yeah, because I
mean,
Chubbs,
the human.
does the cure-all fix? In your scenario here with the show,
Yeah,
does the cure-all fix mental illness as well?
I believe so.
But you could still go fucking crazy though.
I don't know, the human mind is something. That
Yeah,
I
that's
think
something
when-
no one's really figured out.
I think when people take the cure-all, they become part of like I said, it was like a part of a system kind of a thing.
Right.
You all then like service
Fuck yeah.
the corporate thing, the corporate whatever.
Right.
You have to watch the show. They kind of talk about it a little
I
bit,
was
but
gonna
it's
say-
hard to tell.
It's not a very good synopsis.
Yeah. Well, it's because
It's very confusing.
the show does kind of go both ways, where it's like, which side should he be helping?
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, well,
The-
that's the point of any art, is to ask the question.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
got Josh Hutcherson. I think I'm gonna watch it.
You see his dick, bro.
You
Do
see
you?
his dick? Like, do you think I want to see his
He
dick?
well, I mean,
You're like, dude, bro, you see his dick.
dick.
Like, you got all excited
A
about
little
it.
too eager. He's
I mean,
"Oh,
like-
dude, you see his cock.
Do you think it's his
You gotta-
real
you
dick? Or
gotta
you think it's
see
a
that. Yeah,
I
I
don't
was gonna
know.
ask that.
I looked it up.
Is it
I couldn't
CGI
get it.
dick?
I couldn't tell.
Was it like
He was definitely.
Boogie Nights prosthetic dick?
Well, here's the thing. In the scene that I'm talking about, where you do see his junk.
Yeah.
I mean, just watch Game of Thrones. You want to see dicks?
No, this
They're
is Josh
flopping all over the
Hutcherson
fucking
dick,
place.
though. I mean, it's special.
Look, he's in love with this guy.
You put Josh Hutcherson's dick on a pedestal, bro, man.
He wants
so am I.
he
You want to
wants-
see my dick?
He wants one of
pour
those.
out, bro.
He wants one of those like 1960s plaster casts of his fucking cock. And, like people come over, he's like, "That's Josh Harris."
If there's ever swag from the show,
I'm a big fan. Huge.
You want the fake
Huge
dick?
fan.
Yeah, the Josh Hutcherson dick.
I know what I'm getting Chubbs for Christmas.
There you go.
Josh Hutcherson fucking
No
blowing him a
man
dick.
should worship another man this much.
He's like, bro, you see his dick.
I
He's
know.
Like,
I know. He's
okay.
like, you gotta watch the show, dude. Dude, you see his cock.
I was surprised. Just saying. Just put it out there. I was
Were
surprised.
you like, damn, that's a nice looking cock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was like,
Josh Hutcherson, man.
did you like?
Something in the water in Kentucky,
Did
man.
you draw like one of your French girls or something?
Walking
They
to
referenced
Chubbs' house, his
Titanic a
fucking
couple
paused right on that
He's like,
scene.
he's all like, hold on, I ain't coming out yet.
He's like.
Hulu even-
Season 1, episode 7.
He's wearing out. He's
32
wearing out.
minutes.
Hey, that's the episode. Did you see it too?
He's like 32 minutes and 27 seconds in. You see his cock.
Hulu sends him an email like, we see you're stuck on this spot.
Right.
Are you still
still
watching?
watching? It's only been 18 days,
Yeah.
9 hours, 37 minutes, and 24 seconds.
Oh man.
The funny thing
I love
about
you,
it
man.
is he's
Paramedics show up. Like,
Yeah.
Hulu
They
called
contacted
us.
us.
Yeah.
You haven't moved from that spot.
we're putting you on a watch list.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it is that he's facing himself in the scene, and one of his versions has a huge dick,
Yeah.
and one of them has like a regular size.
See, so
Yeah,
it is
herpes on it.
CGI or
See, that's the
prosthetic
thing.
cock.
You gotta watch the show to find out. Is it his dick?
So,
Which one's fake?
is he big or is he little?
Maybe he's extra medium.
Ooh.
Jennifer Lawrence would
Like,
only
which
know.
one's the real one?
Would you guys fuck Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Even after all those pictures?
I don't
of her
give a
beat
shit.
vagina?
I would. Yeah,
I would,
because
too.
it's fucking
Titties.
He's like,
J Law.
he's like, I would too.
Yeah. I'd fucking put that pussy on fire.
I mean,
Like in a movie.
honestly, I'd knock her up.
You know what though?
That kid would be fucking taken care
Yeah,
of, son.
yeah.
You can tell though. That chick's crazy.
Oh, dude, for sure. Yeah.
She's crazy. Full on.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
crazy pussy's some good.
no,
pussy.
no, I'm not saying she's probably an amazing fucking lay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I bet she fucks like a beast, but she's crazy. You can tell.
No,
You
I
and
don't
I
think I
should
want
watch
a chick to
Future
fuck
Man
like a
together.
beast.
She's gonna be high maintenance. High maintenance.
why would you want to watch Future Man with Bruce?
Because we're like J-Law's nothing. We should watch Hutcherson, right? Let's go watch Hutcherson.
Future Man.
I'm not
Future
that
Man.
interested in other dudes.
That's the show he's talking about, where you
I
see his
just keep
dick.
thinking it's Cino Man.
Encino Man with Brendan
Encino
Fraser.
Man.
Time
Yeah.
travel, bro.
Yeah.
So I thought of when you said
Speaking
you
of
can't
unfreezing
thaw out the
people.
caveman. Was like, what? You never saw Encino Man?
Yeah, I've seen that. That fucking dude ain't came back to life.
I don't know. There's a lot of crazy shit out there. We've got another
there-
comment here that's
there-
been held
There
for
actually
review.
was a guy they call the Iceman.
Yeah,
who
but he didn't
died
come back
on-
to
No,
life.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you ever see the Iceman,
Mm-hmm.
like, you could tell just by looking at him, like, that fucker ain't coming back.
No, no. It's like the girl they found in the Himalayas. She was like, she had all her hair and everything was there, but
Right, they find
her
like,
skin was just like, no, like it
Mammoth.
didn't preserve. Yeah.
they found like mammoths and shit like
Yeah.
that too. Like, they're,
They kept they like back in like 1990s. They talk about finding mammoths and they're like, oh, we could bring them back. Like, is there a fucking mammoth back yet? No,
Right.
there's not. No.
Eddie Roberts commented, he knows more about that guy's dick than he does the actual show.
That's what I said, man. He's like, I've never heard a guy tell another guy like, why?
He
you
said,
should
but you
watch
see his dick.
Like, you should watch this show, man. Why? You see his cock. It's like, what the fuck, man? Right,
Now, don't get me wrong. The show's good.
exactly.
But-
No, it's good plot,
Hey.
good acting, good writing, but
The
you see
curvature
his
of this
cock.
guy's dick
Yeah,
is
like,
just...
the guy's dick. I mean,
It doesn't.
It blows my
Is
mind.
it left for sloping?
No.
That ain't fucking real then, bro.
It's straight as an arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Is it hard when you see it?
No.
It's limp and it's still gorgeous
Unfortunately,
looking?
no.
Does it like go to like his mid thigh?
unfortunately.
The one does.
So where's the other one go? Like, does it go at least past the
Is it
balls?
baby penis?
No, I don't think it's. No, it's not baby.
It doesn't go
penis.
past the balls.
No, you just got out of a shower, so I'm guessing it's. It's
Dude,
like,
I take hot showers, bro. It goes past the balls.
Really?
Yeah. You take hot
must see your
showers.
dick.
Take hot showers. It goes past it.
Yeah.
It's not that cold.
Well, sometimes if you have low hanging nuts, I mean.
I got
Yeah.
some big balls.
Yeah.
It's a
Like-
baboon balls over here.
Has
You
any-
need you need more support, bro.
Has anybody in this room legitimately seen my balls before?
I have
If
not
anybody
seen
has,
those.
you probably have. But
I haven't.
You've never seen my balls?
I've seen them through boxers, but that's about
I
it.
used to
Dude.
give a good bat wing, and I'm kind of afraid to do it now.
My balls are fucking huge.
I have a good idea of what your balls look like.
Yeah.
you got pig
Fucking
balls, don't you?
Elephant balls.
Yeah.
Pig balls, man.
Remember,
I got a fat
you ever
sack,
seen
son.
the jerk?
The jerk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen
Jerk.
the
I,
jerk.
Iron Balls
Jerk.
McGinty.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
When he got in the kung fu fight out in by the pool, and then he kicked the dude in the balls and went donk, and fucking like broke his foot. She's like, "Oh, you had to pick a fight with Iron Balls McGinty."
I don't remember that.
Oh, you better watch it again. son.
It's been a while since I've seen the jerk.
Yeah.
But yeah, huge balls.
Huge.
Yeah. I'd be scared if my dick was bigger than my balls. That's how big my balls
Well, I
are.
mean, like not bigger, but like goes past it,
Yeah.
like lengthwise.
That's what I
Yeah.
say. He said baboon balls. where it
Dude, I'm
says
telling you,
all balls.
I'll drop my pants right now and do the clap for
No,
you.
no, you're cool,
Like,
man.
you can-
No, like
Yeah.
I get it.
Like my balls are huge.
I'm just saying, like, I'm all, you know.
Welcome back to Cock Talk.
Yeah, exactly.
10:30 on the East Coast, 7:30 on the West
What the fuck happened
Coast.
to this show, man?
Talking about our dicks, man. All right. So change the subject.
Yeah.
You saw Josh Hutcherson. You see his dick.
All right.
We're good.
Check out Future Man.
You see his dick.
You see his dick.
That should be the promo. Like, just come on the radio, like, Future Man.
You see his dick.
You got? What is it? What the fuck movie?
You
was
got
it in?
herpes.
Yeah.
I was talking about this before the show, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait and talk about it.
Let's hear it.
You guys ever watch a movie, and like you get parts of it stuck in your head,
Yeah, of course.
but not like you watching Future Man and you get Josh Hutcherson's dick
dick in your
stuck
head.
in your head. I mean,
Or
like,
mouth.
yeah.
Or
but,
pussy.
but like you watch a movie, and then like all week it's just stuck in your head.
Okay, what's
It's even worse when said movie is technically considered to be a musical. Now hear me out here.
Did you watch La La Land?
I'm not about to put on some spandex shorts and fucking.
Hey, there's some good musicals.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I don't know. Not,
Hey,
not
guess
many.
what? We know you saw. We know there's good musical. You saw Josh Hutcherson's dick.
I'm a fan, okay? I'm
I'm
just
saying,
sick.
he's
I love
like,
you, bro.
Dude, he just went on waxing poetic about some guy's cock,
Yeah.
and then says he likes
good
musicals. Like,
Did they give you
could be-
estrogen like last week or
you're like,
something?
you're like halfway to being gay.
Did your nipples hurt?
He's one dick in his mouth away
Right,
from
right,
being
yeah,
gay, essentially.
Exactly. He's got all the other attributes necessary.
Like, let's go. Well, no, okay. So
I want to go with the premise, but I'll
yeah. We'll skip
Yeah.
it. So I watched what I would consider to be the last great musical in the last 20 years.
Die Hard.
Maybe even longer. No, not Die Hard. And I've had the songs in my head stuck in my head all fucking
Just
week.
fucking tell us what movie is it?
It's the Pick of Destiny.
Oh God, fuck
Tenacious
that movie.
D.
Oh man, fuck you for saying fuck that
Tenacious
movie, man.
D, dude.
Dude, that movie is so good.
Jack Black is not funny at all.
I'm not saying he is funny. I'm saying that the songs are catchy.
Nothing to do.
It's stuck in my head all week.
Fuck that dude. Not funny. And when I see him in that new fucking Jumanji movie, I'm like, I hope he gets fucking eaten like 20 times and he fucking dies.
And you're still not going to watch it.
I still ain't gonna fucking watch that movie. Yeah, for one, they the fuck rips off Jumanji and fucking try to make it like the way they're
Modernized
making
it?
it. Dude, it's fucking stupid.
They made a modernized version of Jumanji, and
And
it was
it's
called
dumb.
Zathura.
Did they?
And yeah, it's good. Zathura
Okay.
is the same
They should
concept
just call it
as-
fucking Jumanji fucking modern day.
It was Jumanji in outer space.
Oh,
Has Dak
that's
Shepard in
not,
it.
That's not Jumanji then, bro.
But it's the same thing. They're playing a game, and as soon as they start playing it, everything, like all the hazards in the game
Yeah.
happen in real life.
Yeah.
And it teaches you, I mean, it's a kid's movie. But Dak Shepard's in it.
Dak
He's great.
Shepard's in a
Yeah,
kid's
he's
movie?
great.
Yeah,
Did you
it's
see
dude,
his cock?
No, you don't.
I was just going to say it's a great movie. You see his cock.
He's like, it's good. It would be great if
you saw his
they
cock.
showed his cock.
If you want to see Dak Shepard's cock, you watch this movie, and at the 38-minute mark,
Right.
full on.
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm
That's
just
a kid's
I'm gonna
movie.
stand
Have
outside.
some class.
I'm gonna stand outside the fucking movie theater and just straight fucking just boycott Jumanji.
It's already
Straight up,
over.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
It's coming out on like
DVD.
Blu-ray
I know.
and DVD and shit now. Yeah.
What?
But hold on a second.
Hold on, that movie's already been out.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it
It already-
bombed in the
it already
theaters.
tanked. Okay,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question?
I didn't even know it came out already.
How
Yeah.
many fucking tank movies
Does The
can
Rock?
The Rock make? And
A lot.
They just keep putting him in these movies.
But see, here's
They're
the
like,
thing.
He don't
no, but
care.
Why is he immune to the tank thing?
Because he plays in shitty movies.
And he'll take any
No,
role.
but like most
pretty
actors,
much.
if they're in a movie, it tanks. It hurts their career.
No,
And,
his
like, it
movies
never
don't.
hurts his career. He just puts out 10 more shitty movies.
Because
You're
he's
like,
a
what the
shitty
fuck,
movie
man?
actor.
Yeah, he is the shitty movie actor.
Yeah.
Dude, he was rated like he was the highest paid actor in Hollywood, but like
No, I
every
know,
movie
but-
he did like sucked. What's the? I want to know the
No, that's what
highest
I'm
rated
saying.
movie he was in.
He,
Like, I
he
wanna know.
defies-
Probably one of the Fast and
He-
Furious movies.
Well, hold on. but-
Remember what I'm saying? He
but those are
defies
shitty movies.
logic. It's like he makes all these shitty movies, and yet he's still the most paid actor.
Yeah.
Like, why?
It's because
This movie
he's
sucked.
The Rock.
Because he can elevate a shitty movie by being in it.
Yeah.
And the movies, like the Fast and Furious movies, are shitty.
They're not that shitty.
Oh, come
Like,
on.
I was
all right,
gonna say,
Rampage
though,
and
that's-
Jumanji
no, but-
compared
no,
to Fast and
well,
Furious.
yeah,
The
you
Rock
got a
doesn't.
point
Wait,
there.
The Rock
Yeah.
doesn't carry those movies though. Those are Vin Diesel movies.
Right.
Yeah, but now they're Vin Diesel.
Now they're-
and
they're-
The
they're
Rock.
more
but
Rock
I'm saying,
movies now.
But Vin Diesel has been carrying that franchise since it started. I mean, he's the star.
I think Paul Walker carried that more than he died, and then
Now it's The Rock
then it was
and Vin
more The
Diesel.
Rock. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But The Rock's only carrying it because he's The Rock.
Vin Diesel's the same way. Vin Diesel's a shit
Triple
movie
X
actor as well.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Triple X, man. I thought it was good.
Yeah, but it was
Oh,
good.
come on,
but
that
like,
concept though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
He's
fun.
an extreme sports person, so he must be a good secret agent as well.
But I like
that's
the
kinda like-
flick. The
that's kinda
soundtrack
like-
was good.
That's kind of like that fucking one movie that they did.
Ben Stiller, you talking about Zoolander?
No, the one movie.
Zoolander was good.
Yeah.
The one movie where they're all like, it was a remake. They had a remake of it. Fucking Gary Busey was in the first one.
Point Break.
Yeah, Point Break.
Oh, yeah.
The Dead
Well, no,
President's
they were-
bank robbery game.
They were bank
They're also
robbers
surfers,
But
dude.
they were like,
who were also surfers, but their surfing didn't have anything to do with the bank robbery.
yeah, but in
no,
the second one,
no,
it did,
they
though.
bank robbed to finance their surfing
right,
around the world.
but it wasn't
No.
because they were good surfers; they could be good bank robbers.
No, they bank robbed. They were also like
But the second one was
Fight
like,
Clubbish, kind of like fight the system.
Yeah.
Kind of people. So like we fight the system by robbing banks and financing our surfing around the world, dude.
yeah, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I'm an FBI agent. No. Like, dude, that movie's got some bad acting.
It's a bad flick.
But
dude.
certain actors can elevate.
No, it's one of those movies though. It's like it's bad, but it's good at the same time.
Gary Busey.
Yeah,
Oh, I think of
Gary
Gary
Busey's
Busey.
always fucking good.
Yeah.
Come on.
I agree though. Certain actors and actresses, for that matter, can elevate a shitty movie.
right. You
Yeah.
know the movie's going to be shit.
Like
Well-
it's going to be shit regardless, but because they are in it,
You
it's going
kinda
to do a
wanna see
little bit better than if they weren't in it.
right.
Okay, then what's like one of the Rock's best movies?
know,
Besides
but-
Faster,
but-
to me, is
but
a
to
pretty
get
good Rock
him in
movie.
it-
Faster and Walking Tall.
Yeah, Walking
listen,
Tall. Yeah,
and that was a
yeah.
remake.
But this
Yeah,
doesn't
that
make
was
no
good.
any sense because to get him in it, you had to pay the highest salary. It's
But-
so now you're
but-
spending a lot of money to make this shitty movie.
Well, here's real talk for you.
It doesn't make any sense.
He's a global celebrity.
You don't see his dick, dude.
Right.
no, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, they
People in
can
other
put that out in
countries.
China or something, and
Right.
people go, "Oh,
China.
the Rock."
China.
This show should. This
We
episode-
must go see the
This is
Rock.
called China. China.
Right, we must go see the Rock. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a good rock movie also. That
The Rundown.
Yeah, The
Okay,
Rundown
I like
was
The Rundown.
Good rundown.
Sean William Scott made that though.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? You know
Be
what I'm
cool.
talking about?
He plays a gay bodyguard.
But he wasn't like the star of that
Oh,
movie.
dude,
though.
fucking the movie where they all took steroids. Fucking with
Oh.
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
That's a good movie, dude.
Pain or Gain.
Pain
or
or
Pain
Gain.
and
yeah,
Gain.
yeah,
Pain
Pain and Gain's a good flick, dude. I love
Fucking
that
touch
movie.
her, I'll kill you.
Yeah. He's like barbecuing the hand, and he's just
Yeah.
like, fuck it, you know?
You know, it was a good movie.
You didn't
But
see his dick, though.
no, you didn't see his dick, but you get to hear The Rock say "fuck." You get to hear
Does
him
he not
like,
cuss?
You get to hear him cuss a lot in that
Oh,
movie.
really? Huh.
Yeah.
He's
And do cocaine. You get
Yeah.
to see the
Yeah, he
The
did
Rock
they did
bust
a lot
up
of
some
cocaine
rocks.
in that
Hey, in
movie.
Future Man, you see cocaine get blown up some dude's asshole.
Ooh, that's a popular thing now.
Not Josh Hutcherson, but
Dude,
some other guy.
There's not a gay
Did you
stuff
get to
in
see
this
his
show.
asshole?
Yeah.
Like, how would you
it's-
rate his dick or his asshole?
You don't see the guy's asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not disappointed. No, they don't show it.
Nah, he was playing that. I get that.
That's why I only gave it 4.5 stars instead of 5. I was like,
Lots of full frontal, but no
Right.
anal.
No
stuff.
asshole,
right.
yeah.
If they would have showed the asshole, I would have gave it a full 5. It's like, dude, that show's kind of gay.
I'm
don't
giving
think
you a lot of gay
I don't
details.
think I'm gonna watch it
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
no,
Like,
it's good.
there's a lot of gayness involved in
The
this.
show where the guy gets cocaine blown up his asshole is fucking hilarious.
I get that.
He does. He's like,
Did I hear these
They
stories?
lose.
Those stories, like there's a bunch of stories
They
about
weren't at home, were they?
kids soaking tampons in vodka and sticking them up their ass and shit. Like, do people really do that shit?
hey,
I
man.
dude, I knew
I mean,
a guy
yeah.
who did that.
It's a whole
Butt
different world,
chugging,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you hear these stories, but it's like,
Dude, butt chugging is
Dangerous.
yeah.
no, like I grew
But you
up.
only need
I
like
grew
one
up,
beer and you're fucking hammered.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in the drug scene. You know,
Right.
like my parents were involved in it. I was involved in it. You hear all these legend stories, and like I've never seen half of it in real life, like ever happen. So, mate, I never seen anybody take acid and jump off the building because they thought they
Yeah.
could fly. You know, or all these bullshit stories that you hear. So when I hear these stories, like these kids are fucking,
You just never had shit good
sticking
enough.
vodka tampons up their asses. Like, is this real? Or, you know, like, is this some bullshit story?
You wonder how that breaks out at a party. You know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey guys, man, check it out. Like, what's that jar? It's all tampons in the jar. Like,
Oh.
we're
That's
gonna,
for later.
Right. We're gonna
At the
party
stroke of midnight, bro.
Right. You gotta
Everybody's
stick that
meeting
up
on the
your
lawn.
ass.
Most people
We're gonna
soak
get
gummy
fucked
bears.
up. You're like, really, man?
Or you walk into a party and they're like, "Fuck yeah, I'm here to get fucking hammered," and they hand you a fucking
Tampon.
dripping wet
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
tampon.
saying.
Like, here you go. Here's
you
your
go.
alcohol for the night.
Right.
Like, what? I came to like drink beer and party,
Right.
and you're like, no,
Oh, no.
This is an asshole party.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
People soak gummy bears. We
Chuck-
soak tampons.
Chubbs is in the back to help you out if you're a little uncomfortable with it.
Hey, when you're done, can I see your dick?
Brought to you by Future Man.
Josh Hutchinson.
I just really do wonder, like, does this shit really
Is this
happen?
bubblegum?
It's sour apple.
Okay.
Has anyone ever seen this? You know what I mean? Like
Like, what do you want to say? Like
in
what
real life.
I don't mean,
Has
I
anyone
mean,
just heard it?
I've never seen any. I've seen videos of people do it.
You have.
Yeah, but
So-
I've never seen it in real life.
I haven't seen it.
The whole
But
butt
you-
chugging thing happened after my party days.
But
Oh,
you,
yeah.
You've at least seen videos like it did occur.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've seen videos of people butt chugging, like, like.
Yeah, Steve-O did it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Guys on King of the
but
Road do it.
that's different than Steve-O.
I know it's.
I mean,
I know 100%.
Steve-O does a lot of shit no one else does.
I know for 100% that it is real because I actually saw it on an episode of 1,000 Ways to Die on the Spike Channel.
Butt chugging?
Butt chugging.
that
A
show.
dude did like a bottle of brandy or some shit.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. That'll fuck you
Doctors
up real
told him
quick.
like, "Oh yeah, you can't drink or whatever." So he had his wife like put one of those enema bags in his ass and then like
His
Poor
wife
is
did
it?
this for him?
yeah, and he
Wow.
died.
Who is this chick?
I
That's a loyal woman. Right
I
there.
I saw one episode where a chick that liked to get thrown up on, and then so like she
Yeah.
cornered some guy.
Who was
and,
at a
like,
hot dog
It was
eating
a hot
contest.
dog, yeah, a hot dog eating
And then
contest.
she got puked on
And she,
and
like,
choked
on it.
on his vomit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Saw that.
Yeah.
Felching, isn't that what that's called?
Yeah, I
Felching.
think so.
No.
Oh my god.
What's felching?
What's felching?
I don't know.
Like you suck a
Felching-
fart or
yeah,
something?
Yeah, I was gonna say felching is like when you suck the fart with a straw or something.
Well, what is it when you like to get puked on?
Something weird.
Just like to get puked on.
They
She
ain't no
choked
name
on
for
it.
that
She
yet.
choked. She choked on his vomit.
On
It
the
was
way
fucking
here, they were
weird.
talking
yeah.
about on the radio. They were talking about these people that marry inanimate objects.
Yeah.
There was a woman with her last name, or she was marrying a chandelier.
I love
Said- and-
lamp.
And- yeah, exactly. She
I
actually,
love
she
toaster.
literally loved lamp. And but they said there was a woman that was named Liberty because she married the Statue of Liberty.
Oh God.
Did she like legally
Somebody
marry it?
Somebody married the Eiffel Tower.
I think so. Yeah.
I saw that. I heard that.
No, there's like weird.
Yeah.
There's a Japanese guy that's like married to his throw pillow that has like a Pokemon character.
I think the
on it.
woman that was in love with the Eiffel Tower was also in love with the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right.
That's
but
cheating,
there's-
bitch.
Yeah.
There's some kind of weird mental thing.
Some dude was in love with his throw pillow. Is that
Yes.
what you said?
Had like an
I
anime
bet that
character
thing
or
was
some
like
shit.
Yeah, I seen that.
crispy as fuck.
It's like a
with
Pikachu.
hole
Yeah,
in it.
yeah, it's like Pikachu throw pillow or something.
That's weird.
Let me get a Pikachu. You
No,
know,
I'm just saying,
what's
there's all
good?
kinds of weird mental fucking quirks.
Oh, yeah.
you
The
know?
the one good thing about being attracted to like the Golden Gate Bridge or the Eiffel Tower, they'll never meet, so they can't fight over you.
Right.
You know, you don't have to,
They're
you don't have to worry about your side bridge
never-
coming in.
They'll
You
never-
know?
Bridge.
They won't cheat, they won't cheat on you,
Yeah.
lie to you.
I saw that fucking car drive over you. What the fuck are you doing?
You whore.
Yeah, you
Every
fucking
day,
whore.
thousands of cars, back and forth, back and forth.
The Eiffel Tower does nothing like that.
Right.
Oh man.
You know, if we ever got the cure for herpes, they'll get rid of all that shit.
Yeah, that's true. You could fuck anything you wanted
Yeah.
to then. You know, I'm not excited about this because, I mean, I would never be able to afford one myself. But I'm actually pretty excited about all these like AI sex dolls that are coming out. Have you guys seen
dude,
this?
they look so bad though.
Not a lot of them. Like some of them look really fucking good.
I want them to like
Like
munch
I'm
down
not gonna
on my
lie.
cock.
I don't think they'd munch down like bite it off.
Yeah. They
I
got
mean-
one with like Josh Hutcherson where you can see his dick.
They might. They might.
I need
But-
another beer.
But I mean, like seriously,
Get it, bro.
like these are like real life. Like they're very very close. Like,
I mean, I've seen them.
like have you seen the Saudi Arabian fucking
I
robot?
mean, do they
That's
get
like
wet? Are they hot? Do they suck your dick? Or do you have to
Probably.
like do a lot of work to them? Because I don't want to do a lot of work when I'm having sex. You know what I mean?
you want to fuck a real thing, not
Yeah.
not just a blow up doll.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
sure
want,
these
like,
things if you tore them apart, they've got all the muscles in all the right places to fuck the shit out of you.
I
I'm
don't
sure,
know, man.
But like, there's a
Nothing
robot.
beats like the real thing.
There's a robot. Her name is Sophie or Sophia, and she's like a legal citizen in Saudi Arabia. Like they made like she's like full AI, and they made her a fucking citizen in Saudi Arabia. You put something like that into a sex doll, that's like a real person.
Is that a Hefeweizen?
And it's you can totally fuck this real person. Am I alone here? Am I alone?
No, you're good.
I haven't seen that movie, but there's a movie.
Lars and the Real Girl.
No,
Ex Machina?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a movie like that.
Right.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
Lars and the Real Girls, though, is about a guy who's actually in love with a real doll.
Yeah, it's a doll.
I saw it on Taboo. On National Geographic, there are people like that too.
Yeah, like she.
So I was saying, like his girlfriend is a doll, like it's a doll, like it's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's so cool. She doesn't like bitch when I watch whatever I want to watch, and
She doesn't cook though.
I would just
That's a good point, dude. You don't cook or clean.
Bitch don't make no
what
sandwich.
What the fuck, man?
I would just like to point out this will go if this shit happens and we get the cure-all for herpes and all the other stuff.
You can share them.
That would help with the overpopulation of the world. There's your answer to that, Bruce. We're all herpes-free and we're fucking robots. Less population right there.
I don't know, dude. I'd much rather fuck my hand than a robot.
Have you ever fucked a robot, though?
No, but dude, it don't
It
get
could
hot.
be
It doesn't
awesome.
get wet. Why the fuck? Like, it's not warm or wet.
See,
Why,
you
what the
take
fuck's
that.
the point?
Then you said you extrapolate that all the way up to like the Blade Runner premise, where sooner or later you don't know who's real and who isn't.
Exactly.
And like, there's robots embedded in the society, but you don't know.
I think robots are gonna fucking take over the world.
What I'm
anyway,
saying,
so it
no,
doesn't
but
matter.
they're so good that you don't know.
Does
that
it
they're
smell the
robots.
same? Does it feel the same? Does it taste the same?
Right,
no.
exactly.
It might. Like in
I
Terminator, that's real living tissue, bro. Over
But
metal endoskeleton.
That's Terminator. We're talking about real life.
But
AI
you know what?
Right now.
In the Terminator movies, you see their dicks. All right? You see them.
Don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want that liquid
In
weird
T2
penis.
you don't.
You probably do.
He got the special
In
features.
Terminator 1,
Nah.
he's totally naked when he comes through.
Yeah, but you
They
don't-
all are. They
But
always
you
are.
don't see it.
No, he's like kneeled. He's like the way he's kneeled down.
You
Yeah.
might
don't
see the
it.
balls hanging and you
Yeah.
might see the tip. But damn it,
But
you
that
see
might
it.
just be bad acting. His balls might have not supposed to have been in there.
Does his dick hang
Because
past his
why
balls?
would they give him
Maybe.
balls in his
Arnold's
cock?
got them tiny steroid balls.
It's not. His balls aren't small. He just got bigger than his balls. Come on. That's what it is.
Do you really think, like with the T1000,
right.
Oh God.
does he have a dick and balls?
Liquid,
Yes,
liquid
yes,
dick?
yes. Because in T2,
Come on, liquid.
when he goes into the bar, when he goes into the biker bar, all the chicks are like, "Damn."
Yeah, but wait,
They might be going-
that's Arnold though.
Right.
He's talking about the
T1000.
T2, the liquid guy.
Yeah.
The liquid
Does
guy.
liquid? Does he have liquid cock?
Yeah.
I mean, he might.
Fits in any orifice.
I mean, a Terminator is supposed to be able to replicate.
Could
A-
he
a-
turn
a
his
person.
dick into a big sword?
Of course he
Probably,
could
yeah.
though.
Because
Yeah.
he could turn
Yeah,
his hand
but
into
he can turn anything. He's metal. He's liquid metal, dude. He can turn in big cock.
Dude,
That
that'd be
makes
like,
cool.
like Seven.
Yeah.
The big thing that he strapped on him on
that
in
movie.
Seven.
That part, man. Phew.
That fucks with you, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
He told me to fuck her. So I fucked her.
What, you be like that though?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it's fucked up. Yeah,
I
but
feel
I'm
for
saying,
that guy.
That scene.
Could
yeah,
you
it's pretty
imagine
fucked
getting
up.
ready for that scene?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, all right, here's the deal. It's like,
Was the
when
dick
it's
get
like,
fucked in the
what's
ass?
my
or something?
motivation?
He has to have sex with a whore
when they ask
with
that
a
question,
knife on a dildo.
the actor always asks that question. What's my motivation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
What's
just,
my motivation? All right, here's the deal. You just fucked some whore with a big knife on your cock. Ripped her right in half. All right, and now the guy's asking
And
you questions. And
action.
Oh my God!
I mean, literally,
He
that's
told
what
me
it
to fuck her.
is. It's a strap-on knife.
Hey, that's
essentially.
why I fucked her.
Damn. You had a dick switch, huh?
Oh.
You
Yeah.
never saw Seven?
No.
Dude,
Ah.
that's a great fucking movie.
It is
What's in
great.
the box?
You never
What's
saw
the box
Seven?
from?
No.
Seriously? Dude, that's a
It's
really
a good
movie.
flick.
That was a funny.
Oh,
It's a
that's
good-
what's in the box.
It's got fucking
Morgan Freeman.
rapist fucking Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was.
fuck, ruin that. Can't watch
Yeah.
that movie no more. At least it fits the profile.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
But then again,
Dude,
he plays a lot of creepy motherfuckers.
Did you see the story that Gabriel Byrne was saying?
No.
Gabriel Byrne said that when they were doing the Usual Suspects, that filming was shut down during production. Production was shut down, and they didn't really know why at the time, and then find out later because Spacey was fucking around with somebody.
You talking about on Usual Suspects?
Yeah.
But why would that shut down?
Because there was allegations, and so they fucking shut down production and then hushed it all up, and then brought, came back and finished the movie. But they're like, at the time it was like, and then he's like, for years everybody was like, oh, it's just Kevin being Kevin, he's like, I didn't really realize the extent of his fucking, that he was really that predatory, but I guess he really, really is.
Gabriel Byrne's an actor who doesn't get the recognition or credit he fucking deserves.
He's been in some great shit.
Oh my God. Miller's Crossing, when he fucking has that showdown with that guy on his knees and he's like begging for his life. What was his fucking name?
Given that story of somebody saying, "Oh, that's just Kevin being Kevin," if anybody ever came up to me and was like, "Dude, I just fucking was hanging out with Bruce and he whipped his dick out," I would totally be like, "That's just Bruce. That's just Bruce.
Experience Bruce. God.
Yeah, that's just how he is. Like, don't be creeped out by it. He just does that."
Charles would be like, "Fuck yeah, I saw his dick."
When you go to work on Monday, you need to tell everybody, be like, "Man, you guys should really watch the podcast from Friday. That's pretty cool. There's this guy. His name's Bruce. He's magnificent. He's great. You get to see his cock."
He whips it out.
But you don't.
He's like, "But you don't."
So, I think what I'm trying to say is, after they watch the episode, they'll be relieved that they didn't actually see the cock.
They just know you can see Judge Hutcherson, whatever the fuck his name's cock on.
Yeah.
Hutcher
Cocks.
Hutcher
Schlong.
Hutcher Schlong. Yeah, I like that. I was talking about something
You were way too
forever
excited
ago.
about it.
He was. He's like, "Dude, it's a good joke." And you see his cock. And I was like,
You're like, I don't know if I want to see it. And I was like, but dude,
"You see his cock."
you get to see Josh Hutcherson.
I'm not into dicks, bro. It's all right.
Was
dude.
it
I
like
get
big
that.
and veiny? No, it's not even. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that now.
Like honestly, what did it look like?
Okay, let's do it.
Was it like
What
a perfect? If it was too perfect of a cock, it wasn't a real cock.
It wasn't. From what I could tell,
They like 25% of it. Yeah.
Well, see, he's facing. Hold on.
It's a really short scene. I remember wishing it was longer.
One's going to the shower.
Okay.
So he's naked, and then when he
Did you
gets
see
to the
his
shower,
ass too?
I don't know.
Does
I
he
was more
shave?
shocked that you get to see Josh Hutcherson's cock. It was really a shock.
Does he shave?
I can't remember. I was.
All
just
you remember
shocked.
is the curvature of the dick.
And then one gets.
He was in cock shock.
Yeah, I was in cock shock.
Cock shock.
He can't remember straight.
One's
You
getting
can't
out of the
see.
shower.
You
One's
can't see
getting
when
in.
you're coming on your couch.
He had VR glove. He had
He's
VR
like,
goggles on.
oh, no.
And
And it was over.
they face off.
Yeah.
And one of them's got a huge one. One's got a regular size one.
Do they like sword fight?
No.
Did they go dick to dick?
No.
No. But you wish they did, right? Honestly, that'd be something
I
funny
was just
to
in
watch.
The
shock.
fact
to
that
be
he even
honest
had
with
to
you.
think about that.
Face cock.
Because I was like, you see a lot.
That's a cock off. That's a cock off.
This is
Cock
Hulu, right?
Yeah.
They show dicks on Hulu?
And tits.
And your
What?
pussy.
And
And your
your
pussy. Like good titties?
Yeah, but it's a really weird scene.
Oh, there's titties in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about the titties, man.
Yeah, but it's a really weird scene.
I like how there's dicks and titties, but you're like, I see Josh
But
Hutcherson's
it's Josh
dick.
Hutcherson.
I thought he's way too enamored with this
I'm not a
dude.
big fan about it. I'm not a big
I
fan
just
of it.
wasn't expecting it. That's all.
Okay, I get
Is it
that.
because he's a
And
local
obviously,
guy?
Well, I mean, like,
I mean,
this
we're all
guy's
local.
never been full front.
We're all
obviously
local. You
gave
wanna see our
made
dicks?
quite
Yeah,
an
that's where I was going.
Yeah, we're all local. You want to see our cocks?
I was like, dude, I live 2 minutes down the road from you.
Yeah.
You want to see my balls?
We're super fucking local, dude. We're
isn't-
local right now.
it
We're in
isn't-
front of you.
It isn't that. It's like
You
if,
can smell these balls if you want
it's like if the
from where you're
reverse it.
sitting.
Hold on a second now. It's like if Jennifer Lawrence shows her tits in a movie.
Okay.
You're like, not that you would even.
She's
like,
from Kentucky.
Oh yeah, she is.
Louisville.
But like, not that you would actually like, because sometimes it's like it's there and then it's not, and then the scene moves forward.
Yeah.
But you're like, hey, it happened. You know what I mean? Not that you'd like get all excited and start jerking off. It's just like it's just there, and you're like, holy shit, Jennifer Lawrence just showed her titties. You're just shocked by it.
Do you think like since she like all the shit leaked about her, he's like, I gotta show my dick now?
Maybe.
I gotta one up her.
Now we're even, bitch. Everybody's seen my cock.
So that's what I'm saying.
Not everybody, just those with a Hulu subscription.
Yeah.
Well, or torrent.
That's true.
And her pussy.
And a pussy. But no, I was just shocked.
I got you.
I
guess
Keep going. I'm looking up his dick right now.
Oh, dude, I bet there's a fucking clip picture of it on like Google or some shit.
It's
dude.
probably all blurred out and shit though.
He's all like, it's all blurred out.
No, you're actually looking for his dick.
I'm not looking up Josh Hutcherson dick on my phone.
I don't know, man.
Let me see it.
I think these are photoshopped.
Let me see it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to find one from the show. I mean, if this is his real dick, some of these are photoshopped.
Let's see it, bro.
But see, here's
He's
the
like-
thing.
he's
One
like-
of them.
He's like, I can see why you're impressed.
I'm not impressed.
One was a big dick, the other one's an
It's a
average
regular dick, yeah.
Oh,
And that's why it's hard to tell if
Some
like,
of
it's
these,
real as
like
dick.
this one, could be Josh Hutcherson leaked dick pic.
Let's see it, man.
I mean, I can't show it on YouTube.
You can show it to us.
True.
Okay, well, here's the deal, right? You saw those pictures of Jennifer
There you
Lawrence, right? Right?
Right.
Then right, and then she's hanging out with him,
God.
right? So it
Is-
stands.
Hold on, let's see it. Is this the
Is
dick?
this the dick
Is
in
this
question?
the dick that
Oh,
you saw?
you touched something.
Oh, my bad.
It's like Porky's. Is this the dick that was sticking
I
out of the
don't
hole?
know.
Is that? Can you identify the
I
dick in a
can't.
lineup?
Did you ever see Porky's?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, did you see this prick? It's like a drawing.
What about that? Is that photoshopped or is that real?
That's Photoshop.
Yeah, it's photoshopped.
Hold on, let's see it.
No, but what I'm saying is, you saw those pictures of Jennifer Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
Right, and how
That
she
looks
was
photoshopped.
taking
That's
very
very
provocative pictures of herself.
Right.
Right. Well, it stands to reason if she's hanging out with him, that they've probably sent back and forth.
Is that photoshopped?
God.
Let's see it.
I don't want to look at more.
Yeah, he's like, I'm getting.
That's photoshopped as fuck, dude.
I'm getting cock shocked. Stop fucking showing me cocks.
That's like awfully
I'm trying
photoshopped.
to find like some horribly fucking.
No, but I'm
done
saying it
Photoshop.
stands to reason that him and her were sending back and forth some fucking pictures of each other.
If
know.
they were in a relationship.
Right,
I don't
that's
know
what I'm
if they
saying.
were.
If they're hanging
You
out
think they
together.
were? I don't think they ever
I don't
were.
know.
I would have.
They're both from Kentucky.
Right.
Well,
They've
we
had,
had that
they've had
Kentucky
to
thing.
cross paths at some point. Because, I mean, Kentucky's not big. Especially if you're actors, you know. Like, the community's not that huge.
There's like 3 big actors from
No, that's what I'm
Kentucky.
saying. They had to know each other at one time or another.
Johnny Depp.
There is 4. So Johnny Depp.
Ashley Judd.
All
Ashley
right,
Judd.
there's 5. So Johnny Depp, Ashley Judd.
Exactly. Wait,
There's
five.
a guy from
Wait,
Ocean's 11,
Wait,
and
6.
he
Wait,
did-
wait, Harry Dean
Which one's
Stanton.
from Ocean's
Oh, Brother,
11?
Where Art Thou?
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here-
George Clooney.
Hey,
George Clooney's from
I've
Kentucky.
actually got it. The scene from
Harry
Future
Dean-
Man.
Harry Dean Stanton.
Those are the
was from
dicks you
Kentucky.
saw,
you
right?
got something.
No.
I must say that. Harry Dean Stanton was
Fuck,
from
where'd it
Kentucky
go?
as well.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's the guy from Quantum Leap, right?
Here you go.
He just died
There you go.
recently.
Are those
No, it's something else.
up top,
Up
man?
top.
Oh, yeah.
Which dick do you think's real?
I
I mean, honestly, those are both of them are some good-looking dicks. the one is like, yeah, it
Let me see
definitely
it.
goes
Let me see
past
it.
the
Let me see
balls.
it.
I mean, they're both some decently sized cocks, right? But I
The
mean,
name of this
one of them is
episode
just.
That
needs
one
to
on the
be
right
called,
is definitely
I
not
left
real.
my
Hunter
heart in
Schlong.
San
I think
Francisco.
the one on the, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one on the right's definitely not
Definitely
real.
not real, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody's limp dicks that long.
It's
He
like-
just got out of the shower, though.
it's
Yeah,
like-
so
Yeah.
it ain't that long.
No. Pitchfork dick. His dick was that long.
Limp dick was that long?
Dude, I synced it. Kill motherfucker with his hands. I synced it.
Kill motherfuckers with his dick.
I'm telling you.
One
of these days, I'm gonna run into Pitchfork
If you got
dick and get
if
him
you
on
got
the
a
show.
big dick and it's like big limp,
That would
it
be-
just fills up with blood. It doesn't get any
You talking
bigger.
about Ken? That would be a great interview. Because you can't understand a word he's saying.
I don't want to see his dick.
I was going back and I was watching a bunch of old videos, like, because I found like the Kendra spitting in my mouth
catalog.
Yeah, and like I was listening to him, and I was like, wow, I can still understand him perfectly. And I really got to listen. I was like, maybe he just mumbled when he was fucked up. And then I was like, but he was always fucked up. I was like, maybe he just didn't mumble at all. Maybe I was the one that was just fucked up and couldn't understand him talking.
The funny thing about that story was when we got dick pics over Craigslist, and you're like, I recognize that dick from anywhere.
Yeah,
that's Pitchfork dick, and I was just like,
hold
on,
wait. I could pick his dick out of a lineup any day of the week.
I'd knew put money this dude's dick, and I was like, what the fuck? And this is when Jerry and I first started hanging out. So I was like, what?
What had happened was, let me give you the premise here, okay? There was a girl who went on Craigslist and was like, I like to get beat up, blah, 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 this and that.
You told the story.
Yeah, and then, like, she did that, and then, like, she cried rape or whatever. And I was like, dude, this was back, like, early days. Like, first couple episodes of me and Chubbs. And I went to Chubbs.
12, 13 or something? 13, yeah.
I went to Chubbs, and I was like, look, let's put up an ad, like a guy and a girl, and see what kind of responses we get.
Right.
The guy ad that liked to be beat up and humiliated and stuff, we got about 6 emails over.
Right, because you know why?
Well, hold on.
No, wait, but because that's a service that people pay for.
Right. But as the guy who liked to get beat up, we got about 6 emails over the span of however long the ad ran for, 30 days.
Right.
Okay.
Well, they shut it down before that, though, didn't they?
No, the guy one stayed up.
Yeah, the guy one stayed up. Yeah, you're right.
The girl one, the first time it was up, was only up for about 6 hours. And we got over 100 emails.
It was a lot, dude.
The second time,
a lot of dicks.
Yeah, the second time I put it up, it was only up for 4 hours, and I probably got twice as many fucking emails on it. And we're sitting in my basement, me and Dusty B, and we're going through all these fucking emails, laughing our asses off, right?
Right.
And at this point, we hadn't got any emails for the guy ad. This was all the girl ad. And we're scrolling through all these fucking pictures and shit, and I click the email. First picture that comes up is the dick pic, and I go, "Oh my God, I know that dick." And I'm going through the rest of the pictures, and sure enough, it's exactly who I thought it was. I could probably pull the motherfucker up right now.
Probably could. Yeah,
I probably could. That's.
Hey, wait a minute.
You know what?
I know that dude.
Dude, he was. He's like, that's Pitchfork Dick. And I was like, who the fuck is Pitchfork Dick, and how can you recognize his cock? And he's like, dude. Dude,
I'm going to pull it up now, just to show Bruce.
You got a far ways to go. You got some digging.
Now.
You're not going to look at dick?
For not being gay, you guys know a lot about cocks.
I mean, kind of. Where's all my fucking folders at?
You guys want to watch Future Man after this?
I'm already pulling it up.
You're like obsessed with this show. No,
it's actually really good. It is really good.
I don't know where the fuck this is at.
I just finished The Punisher. It was good.
I need to watch that.
It's good.
You looked at cocks, but you haven't seen Punisher.
I didn't know I was going to look at cocks.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. I'm sorry.
No, you hear what he said? What? He watched it already. He's watching it again.
I haven't got to that episode, though. I haven't made it that far.
You got to watch Punisher, bro. Fuck the Hulu shit. Go to Netflix and watch Punisher.
Okay.
Punisher's good.
Won't disappoint, dude. You don't see no cocks.
No.
But
a lot of action.
A lot of action. Yeah, it's cool, man. I think you like it.
Brutality.
If you saw Barenthal's cock, though.
Fuck.
he's like, if you said you see his cock, he'd be there right now watching it.
Okay, where are you going with this? All right,
would you say you gotta watch The Punisher?
You see his cock?
And I'm like, nah, I don't know. It'd be like Barenthal's cock.
Oh, I don't think I would, man.
I know. It's like no.
Like I'd be like, dude, there's this badass part where like he goes to shoot the dude.
I never told anybody, man, you need to watch Game of Thrones. Why? Because there's cocks everywhere.
No, but if Sean Bean's cock was in it.
I mean,
or Tyrion, what's his name? Peter Dinklage.
Right, Dinklage.
Now see, midget dick is something that's always kind of intrigued.
Wouldn't you be more intrigued?
Is it tiny dick?
Wouldn't you be more intrigued
If it was Dinklage,
If I was like in this season, Dinklage shows his cock.
Dinklage shows the dink.
A little bit. A little bit. I'd be like, a midget cock? I've never seen a midget dick. Maybe. You know?
What's the context?
But that's like adding the curiosity element.
But
It's
I
not
still
just-
think
That's what I'm
It's not
saying.
just some regular guy's cock. You're like, oh, Dinklage, you know.
Josh
Like he
Hutcherson
said-
is no
he's like- he
regular
says,
guy. I don't
he's
know
like-
where
he's
you're
like,
coming.
See, he's in love with this guy.
I still think.
He has like a man crush on the dude.
I still think they would Photoshop a midget dick. Like, not Photoshop, but they would, like, CGI.
Do you think that'd like help him out a little
Yeah,
bit?
I think they'd help him out a bit. It's like they did fucking. Remember Justin Bieber when he did the Calvin Klein commercial and he couldn't fill the boxers? They're like, well, they had to help him out of it. They had to fucking Photoshop it for him. Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah, they had to do that.
Photoshopped his bulge.
Yeah, for him. Yeah, because they're like, that he's not filling it like a normal Calvin Klein.
Like a normal.
So we need to add the bulge for him.
You got enough fucking package.
Yeah. He's still fucking Selena Gomez, fucker.
Fuck Bieber.
She went back for
Bieber's a bitch.
Yeah, she left
Fucking
the
hate
weekend
that
for
guy.
that. What we doing?
You guys keep talking. I'm trying to
Oh,
find
okay.
pictures of Pitchfork.
Fine.
No,
Dig
here.
I still think she's
Pics.
weird looking now.
Dude,
that.
she
They're
ain't bad.
too like that crop of
Her
like
face
actresses.
is like smashed together. Like
They're
it's-
too
it's-
young
It's
looking.
very weird looking. Yeah, and like no matter what, no matter
look like kids.
how old she gets, she's
Yeah.
going to be like looks 12 all
Yeah.
the time. And you're like, I'm fucking not into it, man. You know who I noticed, man? Who's like weird in I was watching football the other night, and Susie Colbert's like, dude, she gets better looking every year.
Who's
The
the
fuck?
bitch?
She's like
the
reverse.
halftime chick.
She's like reverse Benjamin Button chick. Like, yeah, because when she was younger, she's always been around. First of all, she's always been around. She was a sideline reporter on Monday Night Football like fucking 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and she always looked young. Like she always looked young, and then now that she's really getting older,
Yeah.
she's like looking sexier and sexier
I
all
think
the
her
time.
voice is annoying.
Yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
but she's good looking.
Yeah.
You're like, man, and every year I see her, he's like, dude, she's better looking every year.
You
What
think
the fuck, man?
You think if you looked up like Kimberly Page, you think she still probably looks good?
Who?
Kimberly Page, Diamond Dallas Page's wife.
I don't
DDT.
remember. Wasn't a big wrestling
DDP,
person.
bro.
Yeah, DDP. Well, he did the DDT though. Didn't
Only
he?
one. Only.
Oh, Diamond
only-
Cutter.
Diamond
I remember Elizabeth. Was,
Yeah, Miss Elizabeth.
Randy Savage's.
This is his
or
woman.
Macho Man's chick.
And Sonny.
And the
Her
one,
shit's beat, dude.
Yeah, dude.
and the
we've
one
seen
chick,
that.
Trish Stratus.
For
Yeah.
Stratus, yeah.
Yes,
What-
I remember her because every time I see a picture of her, I'm like, oh my god.
What about Stacy Keibler,
Stacey
dude?
Keibler.
She had them
Yeah,
legs,
she
bro.
Clooney was banging her
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
while. Oh yeah, she was hot, but
She had them
she
legs.
wasn't really a wrestler, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, she did a little bit.
Yeah.
She wasn't like no Trish
Like Trish Stratus, like a
Yeah,
wrestler.
Yeah.
Like
Stacey
China.
Keibler did a little bit. Yeah, China.
China.
China too much. Trish Stratus right on the line of like she's still sexy, and like she's muscular and shit,
Yeah.
but she's not too muscular.
Kimberly Page
she still
was-
looks like a woman.
Kimberly
But, like
Page.
China is like way too muscular. Like she started looking like a man.
Yeah.
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 She,
From the jump.
She moans
That's
like a
too
man
much
too. It's
for
pretty,
me,
it's
you
pretty
know what I mean?
gross.
I can do the Stratus thing where, like, I actually don't mind if a chick is, built.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't bother me.
No.
No,
Not
like,
as long as they're
I don't mean
not
like a-
China level.
No, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like at a certain point, like there's a difference between like the fitness chicks,
Right.
who are like
On a
built,
s- like a scale.
right? And
China
then, and then
is on
China's
one
like
end.
like into the Schwarzenegger, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I like
looks
it,
like a
like
man.
good slim, not slim, but like a good fit chick.
I don't like women bodybuilders.
See, the thing
Yeah.
about Kimberly Page was one of the she was the Monday Night Nitro girl. She was like the head cheerleader of the Monday Night
See, I
Nitro.
never watched wrestling once I got to be like 13 years old. Probably.
Yeah.
No,
well,
I'm serious.
I'm on the same level.
I
but I'm
used to
just
watch
younger.
it every like Saturday.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
One time I was like probably 8 years old, so I
Yeah.
was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
I was like I'd watch it every Saturday, and then I just realized that it was fake. and
Luckily, like I crested right at the NWO.
it's like Santa Claus when you're like, one day you wake up and you realize, oh, this is fake. You know what I mean? And then I just stopped watching it. I
Hey,
didn't
she's
watch
still
it
getting
anymore.
toys though.
Stupid. What? No, yeah. I mean, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As far as we're like, you used to believe it was real. Like when I was 10, I'd be like, oh my God, they're fighting.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
hit him with a chair. Oh my God. Like, and then the time I was like 12 or 13, you start realizing like, oh, this is fake.
What was
If you hit someone with a chair like that, they'd fucking die.
What was the storyline that you like grew up with wrestling? Because like we all have like that.
Well, I grew up in the Hulk Hogan era of when.
I'm sorry.
Was it like Andre the
Right.
Giant era or?
Right. No, Hulk Hogan was always fighting like Brutus Beefcake
Yeah.
and people like that.
But there wasn't like a story arc that was like all over the.
I never paid that much attention to.
Oh really?
I mean, it was always like Macho Man and oh, you gonna try to take Elizabeth from me? There's always some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
It was like that I would remember. That's all I ever really remember.
See, I grew up with like.
They'd have like Piper's Pit, and they'd go and talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
Well, you know me,
Did
Gene.
Rowdy
Mean
Whitey
Gene Okerlund?
Piper?
Yeah.
He died, didn't he?
Yes.
Piper's dead.
Yeah.
Macho Man's dead.
We did a Fox for
Yeah,
him, like a long
celebrity
time ago.
death.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if he was dead or not.
Jerry just left the show to look.
Yeah, I know.
to
He's
look at
completely
dicks
out of it.
to look at pictures of cocks.
Hey,
You're into the meat of it now. ain't ya?
I'm seconds
Literally.
away from finding this.
But see, I grew up with like the NWO
Dick
storyline.
hunt.
There's like documentaries about that era of wrestling because
Oh, yeah.
WCW was owned by Turner, and it was nothing. Like nobody was watching. They had like Sting, and that was it.
Sure. Then
And,
he turned
Mean
it into
Gene,
the NWA.
NWO
Or
with
whatever,
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
But see, Sting and them were always like that was like the B level
Yeah,
celebrity.
yeah.
Like that, like they were big, but they weren't as big as like Hulk Hogan or Macho Man.
Nothing beats Stone Cold to me, man.
Oh, well, see that's after my era.
Yeah.
No, I was
That's
gonna say
after I
that's.
stopped
I
watching.
went.
Nothing
Those
beats Stone
guys,
Cold
The
to me.
Rock and Stone
The Rock
Cold,
is after my
those
era.
guys all came after me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I stopped watching wrestling. When I watched wrestling, was like Paul Orndorff and
Ricky
Ted
the
DiBiase.
Ricky the Dragon
It was like
Steamboat.
the Junkyard Dog and
Yeah.
Coco Beware and
Cactus
Ultimate Warrior and Hillbilly Jim.
Yeah.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Then there was like tag teams like the British Bulldogs. And
Jesse the
the
Body
Road
Ventura.
Warriors were big on the tag team.
Who had the snake, the boa constrictor?
That was
Oh,
Jake the Snake.
Jake the
Jake
Snake,
the
yeah.
Snake DiBiase.
Yeah.
Or no, not DiBiase, Ted DiBiase. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah.
The $1 Million Man.
$1 Million Man was Ted DiBiase, yeah. And then Andre the Giant was like, getting older.
Yeah.
He had been around for a long time. Remember George the Animal Steel? He's like, he would eat the turnbuckle and shit.
Big Van Vader used to like kind of like chew on the turnbuckle.
Oh,
and shit,
Vader?
too. Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things like you look back on it, you're like, oh, it's fucking stupid to even
When you
think.
go back and watch it, that level of intensity that they had is just comical, man. Like you see
Well, they were all on cocaine.
the Ultimate Warrior.
You could tell, like, when you
They were
go
on
back and look
cocaine.
now.
Yeah.
Like, the other night, there was a clip, last night, there was a clip of Rodney Dangerfield on The Tonight Show. And you're like, dude, he's gacked the fuck out. Like, he's just he's sitting there with Johnny telling jokes, but he's like, you're like, dude, he's fucking gacked out. Like, everyone was gacked out back then. So, like, if you watch the old Saturday Night Live,
Yeah.
they're all sweating and shit. It's like, dude, everyone was gacked. Like, everyone was doing blow. Like it was nothing, And then the wrestling was the same.
Yeah,
They're all jacked on steroids and blow.
When you ever go back and
Surprised
watch,
more
like,
of them didn't just have heart attacks.
you should go back, Dusty B. Watch like Ultimate Warrior being interviewed by like Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah.
Like wrestler interviews during wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of showmanship that they put on, like the Ultimate Warrior is one of my favorites because he just makes noises that no other person in the world would make. He's like going like that, like.
I'm going through these old emails.
Yeah.
And I just came across this one. This guy actually gave me his phone number.
Call it.
We should.
You should call it.
Hey, you still looking to beat me up? And I'll actually read you the email. It says,
Hey,
I would love
rough sex.
I would love to beat and rape your holes today.
Oh my God.
Leave you bloody and bruised. Text me your pic. My number is.
Jesus Christ.
Just
let,
call- just
let me
shout it
rape
out.
you tonight.
Shout it out on the air. Fuck it, dude.
What a dick.
I was asking for it, bro.
Well, you were asking.
See the way I was dressed?
See, he was a little too eager. Like,
That's some creepy shit.
no, that's what I'm
Dude,
saying. That's
very
some creepy.
creepy.
Shit.
Yeah, dude, I like to go back and watch like the old school like wrestling videos.
Yeah, no,
wrestling
they used to have
interviews
this
and
show,
stuff.
or they used to have when Roddy Piper quit wrestling. He had this, you call it Piper's Pit.
Yeah.
And it was like a talk show, but it was like during the wrestling. And then they would go down there and they always get in a fight. Like, right, it would be like a talk show, and then they Roddy Piper would like egg them both on, and then they would fight.
Yeah. I like to go back and watch old David Letterman interviews.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Huge black dick.
What?
Huge. Like, it's huge. Like, it doesn't even show me the whole picture. But look at the vein on the top of that son of a bitch.
It looks like Godzilla's back.
It does. Wow.
It's like Blind Mountain Chitlin. When he poses
I think it's like,
dude,
that
we'll
dude,
never get that on the album cover.
that dude's got to be from like Africa or something, man. He's dark.
Dude was dark.
But I love to watch David Letterman interviews from like the early 80s. Back when he was on NBC.
Right.
The Late Show.
What came on after Johnny Carson.
Yeah, after Johnny Carson. There's some great interviews. One of the best ones to watch is any interview with Jerry. Who's the dad from Back to the Future 1?
The dad? Oh, you're talking about fuck. What's his name?
He's all dickified over
Shit.
here.
No.
I don't know. I've never seen his cock.
Fuck. What's
Fuck.
his name?
Damn it.
You ever seen American Splendor?
Wilfred?
Yeah.
No, not
I actually
Wilfred.
talked to that guy.
Harvey Peacock?
Yeah.
I called
No,
him
but-
on the phone.
But I'm saying
You called him on the phone.
Yeah.
Mhm. True story, bro.
they have
He's a great interview, too.
no, I'm saying they show in that movie when he used to go on David Letterman all the time, and then when he went off on David Letterman and got thrown off.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people got thrown off David Letterman.
Do you
And
know David Letterman actually had on
And
Bill Hicks's wife?
yeah,
not his wife,
I
his
know,
mom.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. And he played,
The whole thing, the thing that got redacted.
yeah, before he was going off the air.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So great. That was touching. That's something that might make that.
He
would,
said
like,
he
make
always
me
felt
cry.
bad about it,
Yeah.
and he wanted to make it right. And I
What do you feel bad about?
Massively respected him after that.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked David Letterman before, but it was like I loved him after that. It was like the fact that he remembered that.
Yeah.
Was like, and wanted to make up for it. Was
Before he went off the air.
Yeah, it was like-
that's touching to me.
they took him off because he made a joke about hunt down and kill Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, the joke that got him taken off though was right to life people. If they're so right to pro-life, then they should lock arms outside of graveyards.
Right.
And say like dead people should not be allowed to be buried or whatever. They have a chance or whatever. That was what really got him off, because I think then he started talking about the relationship between Jesus and the Easter Bunny.
I'd have to watch.
So it was the religious stuff that got him taken
There was
off.
also the
But yeah, the hunting
hunt
down
and kill
Billy,
Billy Ray Cyrus. Was
taken
also
by his
on the list.
ponytail and put
Right.
12
He's
gates
like,
in the back of his head.
It's
Yeah.
like, dude, it's on TV.
Bill Hicks said this?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, so they scratched his thing, but the thing about it was he had cancer.
Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover, thank
He had
you.
cancer and was dying at the
When he
time.
did it.
But he didn't tell anybody. So when they pulled it off the air,
I think he had less than a year.
he like died like not long after that. And then David Letterman was like, I always felt bad about that situation, and he's like, I wanted to make it right. So
And the mom didn't let him off the hook either.
right, and so he had his mom on, and he played the clip.
And she even said that part, like his will to, like a lot of his will to live and everything, left him because he was so hurt and kind of like felt betrayed by it.
Yeah, I mean, but anyway, you could say that.
Ha! I found it. I found Pitchfork Dick.
Jesus Christ. Good. I've been waiting
Hey,
in rapt suspense.
Wow.
is
That's him.
that not him?
That's him.
Okay.
Hold on, he sent the picture of himself?
Yeah.
Oh, I
his
didn't
face.
know that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Sent a picture of his face.
Okay, let me see his face.
Okay, that's his face.
Okay.
All right. Come on.
And here's his cock. I don't know why this whole episode's been revolving around cocks,
It's my fault.
but yeah.
I mean, okay. It's,
Do you see the pitchfork
Yeah.
though?
I mean, yeah. Well, pitch. I don't see what you mean by
In the
pitch
veins, man. Look in the veins.
The vein. It's like the Holy Grail. Look at the bones.
It's like bruised and shit.
It's because he beats that shit up, man.
Look at the veins. Well, he's answering an ad about, so beating up the pussy. It's like,
I thought it had more like text to it.
oh my God.
It's been a while.
You're like
What
staring
date-
at it in rap detail.
What's the
I would
date
say
that he
he's a
sent
man
that?
of few words.
Yeah, definitely. The date that was sent was April 10th, 2013.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was at the Old Brown Sound Studio.
That was the original.
The original, yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
That's
Only
crazy.
you.
He almost looks Amish.
Only you could put out a twisted bait ad and then get a fucking response from someone
Someone
you
he
know.
knows. But yeah, if you haven't seen Crispin Glover get interviewed on the
No, I've seen Crispin Glover a bunch of times. He's a weird dude.
yeah,
He's totally weird, dude.
yeah, especially on the David Letterman stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, David Letterman was cool because I said
What?
he would let weird
Is
people be
Bruce's
weird.
dick on there?
He
Dude,
didn't try to
Hey,
like,
no shit. I've got a response here from Bruce Leonard at gmail.com.
shut up.
I swear to God. Hold on, I'm going to open it up.
Bruce is like, I don't
What the fuck
remember.
are you talking
Holy shit. It's fucking Bruce.
about? No, it is
I'm
not.
just kidding.
That was hilarious.
Shit, dude.
He just like remembered now, like, oh fuck, that was you guys.
Holy
I was
shit.
like, what the fuck is he talking about? No,
That would be funny, though.
Letterman would let weird people be weird. That
Yeah.
was what was cool.
The first,
Remember, Chris Elliott, like, started on his show. He would come up out from under his desk.
yeah,
He was the man under the desk or whatever, and then he would just come out and do some weird shit.
yeah. The first appearance of Crispin Glover, he like actually takes a kick. He like,
You're talking about wrestling.
oh yeah,
Fucking the Andy Kaufman
Yeah.
shit went down on David Letterman with Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, come out there, I'm gonna sue you, Lawler. Yeah, and then
That was fake.
right,
Yeah.
no, I know it was, but I'm saying that all happened on that show.
Because shit like that could happen.
Right,
About you.
like that show was crazy at the time.
Yeah.
Like he would allow crazy shit. And he slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah.
It's like
Kaufman
nobody
actually
knew
told
it was
him,
real or
like,
not.
he was like, hit me.
Yeah,
Like, they were like, no, don't really hit him. And he was like, no, hit me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like no, he wanted it to be like so people wouldn't know it was real or not.
Yeah. But that
And
kind
he
of
did hit him because you could hear that shit.
Oh,
You
yeah.
watch it, like he slaps the shit out of him.
He
It's like,
blasted him.
"Pshat!" Like, no, serious. Like,
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
that kind of shit happens on movie sets all the time though.
What?
Where like you're expecting to pull the punch,
Oh,
but
yeah.
actors will
Ryan
set up a-
Gosling got punched by not Han Solo, but of fucking
Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Ford
Yeah.
and
Yeah, the Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, he said like, yeah, it didn't feel pretty. Yeah, he actually punched him.
on the set of The Wolf of Wall Street.
Margaret Robbie.
No.
She really hit. Oh, no. You're talking about,
The Jonah Hill
yeah.
allowed who hit him?
I can't remember who hit him.
It wasn't
don't remember.
DiCaprio, was it?
No,
It was somebody else.
that was John Barenthal.
He's
He was in that movie?
He was
Yeah.
in Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, and he's the guy that hits.
Who the fuck
Jonah
was he in
Hill.
Wolf of Wall Street?
Just one of the other investor guys.
I
the
just know that.
stockbroker guys.
I just know that Jonah Hill talked about he got sick from snorting all that white fake cocaine.
all the fake coke.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Made
Yeah.
him sick.
Yeah, it made him sick.
Yeah, I think he actually like knocked a tooth out of his mouth or something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
But that was the setup beforehand. Like he was like, you're gonna pull the punch, and he's like, oh, I think it would work a lot better if you let me just hit you like once
Yeah.
and see if that take happen. If that's a good take. And then if it's not, then we'll pull the punch every other time. But like we should do one real one.
Yeah.
And they kept it. A lot of times when stunt doubles get hurt, they
They'll keep
actually
it. Yeah, they'll
keep
keep
that
it.
shot like the
No, I know.
more.
Yeah.
There's the shot when fucking Brandon Lee actually gets killed. In
Yeah.
Fucking Crow, and they left it in.
No, I don't, no, they didn't leave it in. They took it out.
They did.
They took it out and they gave the footage to, I think, his mom or somebody, and I think she destroyed it.
No, I would destroy that shit.
Yeah, it's never been seen by the public eye.
You ever watch The Grizzly Man?
No.
It's a documentary.
I know
about,
what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah,
No, I
I've
know.
never watched
Yeah,
it.
you don't
Tomorrow
ever
he
get
says, "Don't ever listen to this." Tape.
Well, you see the guy. listen to the tape, but
Yeah.
you don't actually get to hear it.
No, but you can see on his face.
Yeah.
And I remember that scene, and I always remember it because
Yeah.
he puts the headphones on and he starts the tape, and you can see his face.
Yeah.
And then he takes the headphones off real slow, and he looks at that woman and he goes, "I recommend
You don't.
you never."
It's like
listen
8mm
to this."
type shit, man.
No, what happened was the camera was on when the bear came, but there's a lens cap on the camera, so the video is no video, but the audio's on.
You just
and there's
hear
an
it.
audio of him getting literally
His head
eaten.
getting
He's
like
literally
smashed.
getting eaten by a bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
him and his girlfriend.
Yeah, him and his girlfriend.
And
So
a pussy.
And a-
all the so all the screaming.
At least it wasn't
all,
wolves.
Yeah, yeah, all the screaming, all the bone crunching and shit is all there on tape.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he like I said, you could see on his face when he's listening to it.
Yeah.
Like his face turns white. He's
Well,
just
wouldn't
like,
it be awesome though to like have both of them reappear one day and be like, "We totally staged that." Like
"Hey, punk motherfucker? No,
Stanley Kubrick was in on it.
That's a
You know?
really, really, really fucking good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it really is. It's very interesting.
So they got attacked by like a grizzly bear and they fucking just ate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy.
True found footage film right there.
The
Yeah.
guy's one of these crazy fucking. Well, I mean, he's crazy.
A
You can tell by
naturalist.
you see him. Yeah, he's like a crazy naturalist dude, and but he's crazy. Like you could tell just from the clips of him talking, that he's fucking a little bit.
He'd
off.
go every year and live in Alaska.
Yeah, he'd go and live by these bears
Okay.
in Alaska, and eventually he got so like he got so comfortable that. You know, the bears got used to seeing him, so they would let him get closer and closer, you know. And he started believing that he was part of the gig and that he was totally safe. So he was going to go up there and live, or he'd go up there and live, like, all the time with the bears. And, yeah, one of them came around.
It was
later.
it was bear
Dumbass.
migration. The bears that were like south were moving north because of like deforestation and stuff like that, and they were like starving out as well. But he wasn't aware of this shit because he was fucking crazy. So he was getting
His
comfortable.
Twitter feed wasn't reaching him
Right.
out there.
Yeah, the bears that were that were around were cool, but then more bears were coming, and they weren't cool.
They were
And-
fucking hungry, bro.
Yeah,
Hey.
and
Right, they don't
attacked
know
him.
who he is. And,
Those
you know,
new
they-
bears had to make a name for themselves.
Yeah,
They
In
took
the
out
hood,
the
man.
baddest motherfucker in town.
You know your boy. You know your boy that was living in that tent. We got him.
What's fucked up is there was a guy that flew the plane and pick him up all the time.
hmm
And so he flies in, and then they're not there, and he's like waiting for them. They're not there. So he walks,
Mm.
finds their campsite, and walks up on it, and finds them there, like eating. It's fucked up,
That's
dude.
some
Yeah.
gruesome shit.
No, it
man.
is gruesome as fuck, dude. You're like, holy shit, eaten by a bear.
That's one of those things that you see in a movie and that doesn't get out of your head. That scene of him.
No, that's why I
listening
said
to
that.
the tape.
I remember that vividly,
Yeah.
and like it like burned itself in my
So
brain.
the whole movie is just that.
No, I mean,
no,
it,
it's
it
a
explores
really-
the guy's life.
It's a really
Okay.
good movie.
Oh, it's a
Because
documentary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it tells the whole story, like of where how it started, and there's a bunch of because the guy would film himself while he was up there with the bears.
He got a lot of like real life nature footage
Right.
that and closeness that nobody had ever gotten because they weren't as engrossed as he was into the scene.
Plus he wasn't like a naturalist with a college degree in it. He wasn't like a National Geographic scientist. He's just some
It
dude.
was some dude.
Right,
yeah.
who's like, I really like bears. And but he managed, like you said, he managed to get a bunch of shit that scientists didn't get because they're not trying to get in with these bears.
Yeah.
And he was trying to become part of their group, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like to get them to see him as another bear, so that he could fucking
He was
actually live with them.
like
you
the
know what I mean?
Jane Goodall of bears.
Right,
Ah,
exactly.
okay,
He's
I
trying to
gotcha.
live in, but they're not primates. They're fucking.
Yeah.
Their bears are. I mean,
Have you guys ever seen a shaved bear? It's fucking
Scary.
scary. Really,
dude,
fucking
bears
scary.
are fucking scary, man. They're fucking big.
Bears and rhinos.
Barracudas.
They're
Barracudas.
just. But I said bears are huge, man,
Oh yeah.
and they're vicious. and they'll eat
Say
anything.
black bears are
They'll eat
worse
anything.
than brown bears.
That's what I
man.
think got him was a black bear.
Oh,
No,
really?
No, it was
a
a
big
grizzly.
Kodiak.
It was a
bear.
grizzly?
Was it Kodiak?
Yeah, it's a big Kodiak.
What's the biggest bear?
Kodiak.
Is it Kodiak?
Yeah.
What do you think?
The Alaskan brown bear, it's called, but it's the Kodiak bear.
What do you think would win in a fight? Like the Kodiak bear or like a silverback gorilla?
I don't think it's fair.
How's it
I
not
don't
fair?
know.
Have you ever seen the size of a fucking silverback, dude? They're fucking huge.
I don't know,
Talking
I
man.
have, but they don't.
400 pounds.
But they
Fucking
don't. They don't.
huge.
They don't have the giant fucking razor claws and the fucking teeth and shit. No, my point is, I don't know if you.
That would just be a brutal beatdown.
Well, they got thumbs.
If you just throw them
Yeah.
in there together, I don't know if you'd get like what you want. You know, like, oh, they're just gonna full on fight. Like,
Yeah, they like hang out and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I don't even know that. I don't like. It's not
You
a.
gonna share them bananas,
It's not
bro?
a natural occurrence. So like, I don't think you would know what would happen. I don't think you could just bet $1,000.
It's just never gonna happen, that's the
They're
thing.
just gonna look at each other and go, "Arr," fucking start
But
fighting.
but if there was like a special, and it was like some guy was like, "Look, I got a silverback gorilla and a Kodiak bear.
Well, and
I'm gonna
Phelps
throw 'em in
raced
the
a
ring."
shark.
No, I was gonna
Right.
say though, the Romans did shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The Romans would fucking bring animals back. They'd fucking throw them in the fucking Coliseum and see what happens. They did.
Yeah.
They have like all kinds of animals fighting each other.
You need to bring that shit back, dog.
They used to, and
I think it'd be
they
killer,
did.
dude.
They did
Really
do
would be.
shit with bears because there's lots of dogs that were bred
To
specifically
like take down bears.
specifically for that. Yeah, bear baiting they called it, where they put bears out there and then they let all these dogs out and then see can the bear kill all the dogs before the dogs kill him or whatever. You know, like
If you had a time machine, but it only had power to go like one trip for 24 hours, like that's
what
it.
you wanted to see some shit.
Yeah, well, you could see whatever you want for 24 hours, and then it brings you back.
I already know, bro.
Where
I'm
would you
gonna
go?
go last though. I'm gonna go last.
Okay, where would you go, Bruce? Would it be like the Coliseum? Would you want to see that shit in real life?
There's so much shit you want to see.
I
Like to
know.
just say that there's one thing.
Yeah, 24 hours. That's
It's
all
like
you
I'd
get.
like to see the Old West.
Oh, that's a good one.
But would there be? You only get 24 hours, so you got to pick a specific.
No, I know, but that's
moment.
what I'm saying. But like, there's lots
OK
of things I'd like to
Corral.
see. I never really thought that much about it. Like,
Yeah.
because I said there's a huge list of things I'd like to see.
Kennedy
like to see-
assassination. Would you like to go to Dallas?
No, I mean, I'd even go way farther back than that. Like you said, like I'd like to see maybe the Romans or Aztecs when they were alive. You know, like to just see it.
Yeah.
But like most of it would be extremely fucking dangerous. Like even 24 hours. Like, can you survive?
No,
24 hours?
you're protected. You're protected. Like you go like
You're just watching it.
Yeah, you're like
yeah.
ethereal. You're
Oh, okay. So you're not really there.
well, you're
As I
there.
said, if you go back to Romans or Aztecs or Old West, like you get killed in any second. It's like it's not like
you're not allowed to fuck with the past. You can't fuck with.
Well, of
that
course
past.
Fuck
not.
with the war or the
no. I just say to just watch.
Yeah, you go back. You get your full 360. You get to walk around and shit, but nobody can see you. Nobody can really interact with you. You just get to go and check it out.
I think I never.
What you got?
Probably like World War II.
Like D-Day? You want to see
Probably,
D-Day? in
yeah.
real
You see a
life?
bunch of
Something like
motherfuckers
that.
get killed on a beach.
Eh, not just that.
I want to see that opening scene from Private Ryan in real life.
But like you get to see the real thing. It's not some
Yeah,
fucking fan.
exactly.
You
No,
know,
I know, but
Hollywood
I'm just
shit.
saying. It's
Well, like I'd like Hitler death, like
Yeah.
see if he actually died in that bunker and shit.
Yeah, see if he killed himself.
But I don't know. I think I would if I was given the chance to go back.
that's
Man.
probably pretty good when you sit there and watch that whole scene play out.
Yeah. But like even if
what
like you
they-
went to the crucifixion.
like what they were saying and shit. No, I'm just saying like
Crucifixion.
But you only get 24 hours, so you don't get to see if he actually comes back or not. You don't get the
That's true.
Wait for that.
sequel.
Wait for that cave door to like.
I'd go
that
back.
rock to move.
I go back to the crucifixion, but 3 days after that for 24 hours. You know,
Just
to
sit
see.
outside the tomb.
Yeah, just to see.
Like that motherfucker's coming back.
Check it out, guys. Got popcorn. It's happening.
I know exactly.
The moment of your conception.
No,
Oh,
although
Yeah,
that
that'd
would,
be weird.
although that would be cool just to see like
that's where I was
the
thinking.
beginning of my life.
Yeah.
you know, because that's a part of my life I'm
You never get to
never
see.
get to see. But I would go back to the early '90s Los Angeles riots,
Oh yeah.
and I'd have a bag of popcorn, son. I'd just watch that shit go down.
Sit on that
I'd love
fucking
it.
Reginald Denny corner.
Yeah.
Wait for this
Wait
shit
for
to go
Reginald
down.
Denny to fucking pull up.
Here he comes! There he is! Like, the show's about to start.
But you could see that, like, you could actually go back and watch footage of that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
no, I
fucking
wouldn't.
awesome to sit back and watch that shit. Imagine seeing it firsthand.
Firsthand,
A lot of
would be
shit
cool.
you don't see,
Yeah.
like all the dicks.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Old West. Civil War.
Civil War would be cool.
There's lots of shit.
Kennedy assassination would be interesting.
I think a lot of people would say they go back to just see that, just as just because there's so much speculation behind
Yeah,
it.
by the time you're given the time machine,
Yeah.
you know that 1,800 other people had already been to the Kennedy
Yeah,
assassination.
it-
You're like,
that's
yeah,
true.
Like, you
it
just
didn't happen the way they
You
told
just
us.
show up and like there's a bunch of people already there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're here too. Right, yeah.
There's a tour guide there, like, oh,
Hey,
welcome.
hey.
Yeah.
I've got it. And this, going back to this 24-hour time period, would probably be the most epic.
Dinosaurs.
No.
That'd be killer.
No.
You know what I'm thinking?
Hold on. Go back and see if OJ really killed Nicole Brown Simpson.
Sit outside in the yard.
Sit outside in the yard.
Yeah, in the yard,
Watch.
just, yeah.
See who did it.
To see OJ kill
I was like that. Not very much. Like,
Yeah.
oh, there he is. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, went down just like I thought it would.
right, exactly. Like it's just like
But I
I thought.
stopped at the ATM so I could pay that bastard $5.
You know what I think? Now that you say it, I think that
Where's the Wookiee at?
if you could just see one moment in time, like you're talking about, like just a little window.
Yeah.
Shoot out the OK Corral.
No, probably the moment that Cortez meets Montezuma, and like those two worlds first see each other.
Yeah.
Probably pretty interesting to
Yeah.
watch. Like I wonder how that went down.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The
Because
meeting.
that would the look on their faces when they
Right.
see the ships pull up.
Right.
That
You,
would
you
be
ever
pretty
seen
fucked up.
Apocalypto?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's at the end of that movie when they run out to the beach and the ships are out there. Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They are
But,
weird.
but
that
not
would
even
be.
then, like the actual meeting.
Yeah.
When like when he goes in and they talk and shit. That because that right there was like the beginning of the whole world changing.
Yeah.
You know, like in a way that would fundamentally alter everything that happened after that.
Well, 300 Spartans at the
Ooh,
That too.
yeah.
No, I was going to say
That'd be a good one.
the 300 Spartans and
yeah.
that's something too.
Yeah.
Like you wonder how much of that. Yeah, exactly. How much of that is true or not true. You know.
Mm.
There's lots of fucking things about that story that are crazy.
Yeah.
The Wonderland murders.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle that shit.
Well, John,
That's-
You know what's
John
gonna happen.
Holmes.
Yeah.
That'd be some crazy shit because you don't really know how that fucking went down. I mean, you've only got so many different people's.
The porn star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you've only got so many different people's accounts.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking different.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
What about Columbine?
I mean, you know how that fucking went.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
so
like
that's
this.
on video too. Man.
Well, but I mean, like you get to see their
And
whole
the Manson
day.
thing.
Yeah, the Manson.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that was like
that's
2
like you want to
days.
just go back and watch some gruesome shit. Like no,
I don't know if I
that's
can
like-
handle that
Like
either.
I'd rather watch like I said, the moment when those two cultures first encountered each other, and like to hear what they actually said to each other. You know, like
They probably didn't understand each other.
no, there's not been some kind of interpretation going on because they made.
Well, you would need an interpreter for sure.
Well, sure, but I'm saying they made deals of some sort, so
Mm-hmm.
there was some kind of communication going on.
I mean,
And
if
even-
they
even-
didn't know they existed.
even-
How was there an interpreter?
Yeah, there couldn't have been an interpreter.
Even
Yeah.
that would be fascinating to watch. No, but that's what I'm saying. Is like, how did they even communicate? Like, who fucking knows? You know.
Pictures, hieroglyphics.
Barracudas.
I was gonna say barracudas.
Butler.
Shine shoes.
Shine shoes.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of good things in history you could go back and watch.
Titties. Lots and lots of titties.
Yeah.
He's like, you can see that now.
This ain't talk about dicks, man.
He's
That's
like,
true.
whose cock would you
Very
go
true.
see?
Let's see John Holmes in action.
Yeah, no, that John Holmes shit was crazy.
I like the Aaron Burr, Alexander Hamilton.
The
duel. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
hell, because nobody really knows, does Alexander Hamilton really going to throw away his shot?
Right.
Because he aimed high, but he did shoot, so we don't really know if he actually was going to just hold it up or not.
The assassination of Lincoln.
Oh yeah, Lincoln would, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, just to see like George Washington in the Revolutionary War. I mean, like,
Yeah. The signing of the Declaration of Independence.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I was to say. Like Appomattox, that had to be fucking weird.
A lot of shit, man.
You know, when they brought Lee in to sign the surrender in Civil War,
Yeah.
that had to be a hell of a meeting.
Yeah.
You know, like you wonder what they said to each other. You know, I mean, there's lots of moments that you're like, the moment when they freed the slaves,
Yeah.
to watch, like, well, I wonder what people did. You know, like people's reaction, shit.
You think Lee took like a big old shit right before he took the sign the, you know, because he was like, fuck,
You never know,
you
man.
know, like, hey, you want to know how human people are, you know?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, there's parts of
Everybody
all these
takes
stories.
shits.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And if you knew that you're going to like sign the war is over and it's on your back, it's yours the one that's signing, you'd probably have to take a big old healthy shit before that.
You probably got the bubble guts regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
some crazy
history's
shit.
changing right here. I better just clear out the pipes.
Clear out the pipe.
If I go in there and they shoot me, I don't want to shit on myself.
Exactly.
It's crazy to think about, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got any celebrity deaths this week?
No, nothing I can think of.
No, I don't think so.
Somebody died, but I can't remember who it was.
Obviously not important.
No.
Yeah.
No.
0 fucks given.
Across the board. I don't know. But I think we've definitely reached our time limit this week. That and we're only down to 2 people watching on YouTube. If you are still one of the people watching on YouTube, please comment just a hi or hello or something so I know who's still watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, any podcatcher app that allows you to listen to podcasts. You can check us out. We're on Google Play, all that fun stuff. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Cue the thing there, Dusty B. That's where you can find us everywhere that we're available. So go check us out.
Let us know where you would go back in time to.
Yeah, let us know. Send us a tweet or a Facebook comment or something, anything. You know, just let us know.
If you like Josh Hutcherson's dead.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you want to see that, if you think it's real,
Let
if
us
you
know
don't.
if you've seen it too.
Caligula.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
I'd like to see Caligula.
Or Caesar crossing the Thames. I don't know.
No, when he
Something
built
like
that,
that.
when he built that bridge across into Germany.
Yeah.
Paul Revere, man. British are coming.
The redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming.
Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, Mount St. Helens.
What's the one that that leveled that town?
Pompeii.
Pompeii.
Yeah.
Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, it was Vesuvius.
That dude
That's
that
what
was
I
jerking
thinking.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they caught him. That was me when I went back in time.
Here it comes.
They caught me red-handed.
I got an eruption.
But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who listens not live. But thank you everybody who does watch live. It's fucking awesome that you guys take time out of your day
Spend it with us.
to spend with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you for coming through on that
Yeah.
one.
I'm here
Extra
for you,
medium.
bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. When we turn these cameras off, I'm going to show you my balls.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know that's something you've thought about.
He's more of a cock man. More of a cock man than balls.
But yeah, be sure to catch us next week. We'll be here, same time, same channel, all that fun stuff. That being said, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm left for Sloping Dusty B.
Numbers, Leonard.
I'm extra medium.
Get the fuck out of here.
Peace.